Such a quiet little cat. I forgot I was completely dressed like a goddamn weeb. By the way, I gotta adjust the webcam a bit. Something you may notice, keen-eyed observers looking at the stream. There's a bit cup there. The first time ever. And why is there a bit cup there? Because I got affiliated. After my last stream, I reached that highly coveted affiliate rank. So now instead of saying go follow twitch.tv/tokenlad, which you can do as well, completely free, would love it, I can now start saying subscribe to twitch.tv/tokenlad. Truly a bold new era for me, as now you can get emotes, ad-free viewing, all that kind of good stuff. Point is, I'm a goddamn legitimate business. Shaping up, shipping out, looking good, feeling fine. Forgot that was the subscription alert. Thank you, Kaida, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Strictly speaking, Kaida Killer launched an emote firework in the channel. I don't know what that means. Apparently, you've launched a firework. Do us a favor. Show the subscription emote for the chat and viewers and VOD and whatnot. There it is. Look at that strong duck. He's so handsome. So powerful. Yeah. So willing to guard the gates of Valhalla. But now then, what the hell? Oh, okay, I remember what I need to do. Other than change my goddamn outfit, I need to head on over to what's her name? Claget, I think, at the Whirling Rags. And I don't think I've ever been over here. Bushes too thick to pass through. Yeah, okay, well, guess there was a reason I've never been over there. You might be thinking, is your fiancé subscribing you to with a Twitch a Prime sub, strictly speaking, fraud? And the answer is, yeah, probably. I'd imagine in some sense it's we're committing fraud, but you know, that has never stopped me once a day in my life. So, my God, a chair. What the hell's the point of this room? Other than more postcards. Oh, well, more drama. Excellent. I'm going to need that, actually. As there is a drama check coming up and a volition check. And I think... Do I have a skill point still? I do not. How's my volition, though? Well, drama's as good as it's going to get. Volition could be better, but, you know, that's what drugs are for. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Another fun news, picked up the Xbox Series X, which is just delightful. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm testing its raw awesome power by playing Gato Roboto first for the achievements. You boys looking at the car there?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Young man... with a jacket that says "Piss That" is written on his back.
If I were a real skull right now,
oh, and we have "Fuck
I'd
the World"
jack
as
it,
well.
Paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it neon style.
Palm tree livery, eh?
Snazzy shit ripped skull mobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads, scary tribal shit.
Cool.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
Right. You don't know who you're dealing with, do you? This is Kim Kitsuragi's vehicle.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that, just leave. You can always come back later on your own terms. Alright, who are these guys?
We're not, cop. We're not snitches. or skulls.
Yeah, but your jacket says piss that, so...
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of the presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Those skull people are more than an authority. They're deities. I don't know if that's accurate. Just saying, Mr. Authority. You, giving a lot of effort and, not effort, grandiose to a street gang. Do you happen to know Cindy? Young man's eyes glaze. Hey, a subscriber? Arg, thank you very much. that's what emote confetti means. It explodes on screen. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Super appreciate it. Young man's eyes glaze over. Enjoy your buff duck emote. It's an interesting one, but you know what? I think it represents the channel nicely. Cindy's a right proper skull. Yeah, a true artist of the future, just like Arno Van Eyck. By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient towards them. Well, I mean, car enthusiast. Also, they're clearly just wannabe punk kids. It's not like, you know, you gotta have the hardest of, stern-fisted talking tos with them or anything. I see you kids are into modern dance music, eh? Yes, I too am hip with the youth. Oh man, yeah, he exclaims and then stops himself, processing the rest of your question. We're not fucking kids, man. Be wary of the abyss. Oh yeah, that thing. How is the research on that coming along? It is slowly moving. Alright. It's a threat, the lieutenant answers the rebels. An impotent threat of violence. I like violence. Don't fuck with me. I'm one of the bad cops. Just want to talk about music, and now there's conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. Kids these days. That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme. What's wrong with you? You've just empowered these punks. This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls? Yeah, the skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness. That is present in all of us, the vehicle of our future operations, death and nothing. Spoiler, if you play your cards right, you can get their jackets. I'm not sure I want a jacket that says fuck the world and piss that. I mean, you know, on principle I probably don't want those, but hey, I like the idea of them turning over their jackets. Called Skulls because you're shot dead in the middle of the street. The skull is the only part the stray dogs won't eat. Oh. Another subscriber, Nathan! A tier 1 subscription for 6 months in advance. Thank you very much. I don't think as a mod you strictly needed to just subscribe to me, but, you know, I appreciate it all the same. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your buff duck emote. I like how I can't get channel points because it's my own channel I'm observing. There it is. First, I think 1 month subscriber. You're supposed to have, I think, an icon. No, I think that's if you renew it after like a month. You'll have that. Which, boy, if that's the case, I need to actually start working on other badges than just the 1 month one. I didn't think anyone would actually follow me for more than a month. Or Prime, anyway. Just trust me and follow my lead. Kin, maybe you shouldn't scare them like that. So, boys, want to feed the dogs? No reply, the blonde rebel. Now I want their jackets, though. Scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything, looks uncomfortable. The other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's motor carriage. Why aren't there more skulls in Martinet? Your rhetoric's confusing. Are you part of the skulls or not? We're not franchised, Skull. Well, with the way I bought in for the long haul. God, I gotta make... Yeah, now I gotta make a bunch of new badges. Thanks for that, Nathan. Just giving me more work to do. But thank you, seriously, I appreciate it. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. And what makes you think the organization will accept you? Because we can be just as psycho and vicious, you'll see. But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way. The other one quickly adds, whispering something to his friend. Well, fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool for now. The damage will be tenfold. Right on. Fuck. So, what's happening now? Why aren't there more skulls in Martinet? Union does their share of policing Martinet, at least where the gang's concerned. The lieutenant replies instead, That's why there isn't much organized crime around here. So what are these guys doing in Martinet prattling on about wanting to be skulls, apart from the Union themselves? Well, yeah, that's fair. Don't you worry about that. We're going to make up for the deficit. Right, deficit. Excuse me. Anything about the murder? What's with the jackets? What about them? Why does yours have that on it? Why does yours have fuck the world? It's a statement, not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. Really? Of the two implications of that, that's not the one I was more concerned with. Steal their jackets. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get their jackets. Apparently you can. The word that emphasizes a struggle taking place in the world, things being defined as they seem, not as they are, and I guess it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating differences. I don't think it is. I think it's a jacket that says piss faggot. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. I mean, it does do that. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards the basing the economy on it, attention that is, it's imperative that the medium itself conveys the message. What? Maybe, if I want the jackets though, makes sense. What I mean by that is we're all that. And the world is inherently meaningless. And fuck the world. Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one. For so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I do have a subscriber goal now that I'm affiliated. Once I hit 25 subs, I'll make good on the threat to myself and play Crystal Cities, the worst visual novel I've ever played, and truly an awful game. I'll probably have to swig back some alcohol while I play it. But yeah, I'll go through nice, fun visual novel. I'll have to have censor icons up ready for some of the naughtier bits, but yeah, you know, people seem to like watching me suffer, at least in my personal experience, so why not make the first subscriber goal a game I truly, truly, truly cannot stand? Just so we can have fun yelling at it and laughing about how poorly written it is. After that, it'll probably be Pokemon Rental Randomizer Stadium thing. That seems another good one for suffering. I'll get to Danganronpa 2, like, in 2021, probably early that year. Like I said, many men... I read that. I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket or if they're derived from something else entirely. To catch fish, you need to hurl that lure many times, and even then there isn't certain that you'll get anything if you blow up the lake, though. It's a terrible metaphor. I mean, I get what he's saying with that metaphor, but I'm not sure it applies to your stupid jacket. Blow it up. You get more fish in a shorter time, and for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing, and that, to me, feels glorious, sticking your dick into the void. Is it a coincidence that we have two badass jackets and two badass cops? Kim. Yes? You think it's a coincidence? What is? There's two of us and two of these jackets. I'm confused. What are you implying? Which one would you wear? Not sure I understand as a detective. Are you more of a piss that guy or a fuck the world guy? Come on, give me some mental exercise. Fine, if the only way to end this discussion, theoretically, if I were juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down this path, I think bleh is the stronger of the two statements. I'm more of a fuck the world guy anyway. Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts. Are you referring to the possibly attempted suicides involving driving cars off buildings, or just the way I leave rooms? Half-Light. Ooh. Kim showed good tactics, demonstrated authority. They're just off-brand skulls. Half-Light. No, don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that. How? Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on. Boys with those jackets. You're going to be skull kings in no time. What? No! Quickly looks around. Skulls don't have kings, I think, and we're not even in yet. Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take away when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet. Jesus Christ, kids. Not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings? You boys right here? Wow, you boys are ambitious, Lieutenant voice rings across the plaza. Only prospects and already planning a coup on the Skulls? You're destined to go far. Wow, he gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery. Shut the fuck up. He presses through his clenched teeth. There's panic in his eyes. You're trying to get us killed? Now, bring it to the jackets, and yes, start shouting. We want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets. Be quiet. Nothing much left to the nihilistic rebel at this point. What do you want? The jackets? Skull King, make shuriken heads out of us. What? Shrunken heads, I'm sorry. Shuriken heads, yep, that's what people make. You offer us your jackets like that? It'd be impolite to refuse. Oh man, shoulders slump. Okay, I got it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway, this was stupid. Well, I mean, you're not skulls, so... Let's see what these jackets... Wow, they look way less cool. Fuck. Lieutenant watched the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement. Yeah, I'll take the fuck the world guy. I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you. Why not? They're a pair. They could raise hell, go undercover, hard. The case... Somebody cheered. Nathan! As you know, I am now comfortably well off thanks to that emote. Appreciate it, Nathan. 10 bits on the channel. A whopping dime. Thank you. And I think that, yeah, that put a bit in the bit cup. Good on you, Nathan, filling up that cup. I've also tried to move my head up on the capture so that you guys can see, like, the time and my icons down here. Hopefully it doesn't get too much in the way. Tried to organize it so it's at least intrusive as possible, but it's cutting off the bottom of the portraits over there, so... This case was required to go uncover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think these jackets would be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore. Cold-hearted cop. Well, whatever. I'll take care of both of them. I'm fine with that. Pity, the jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man were standing alone on a street corner with that written on his back, it'd be an individual that is taken to liking urine and fuck the world on its own is frankly generic. Dark-haired man just stands there defeated. The wind blows. I don't know, Eric. It's cold out. Finally says to his friend. Poor Eric. Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us. So what are the stats on these, mildly amusing jackets? Extra half-life, less rhetoric. Extra drama, less authority. Whew, I have so much drama right now. I gotta... Also, I'm wielding a sword. Let's, you know, just... Skipping over that sword business. Let's go speak to Clages. I probably don't even honestly need the, hardcore drugs to pass the drama check, given how much drama clothing I have at this point. Hopefully she's also still just hanging out up here. And doesn't mind my, absolutely fantastical outfit. There you are, Clage. Alright, so drama up first. My drama is already +2 thanks to that and the mesh tank top. I imagine this replaces... Yeah, I'd rather have that because it's funnier. The bow tie over the necktie. That's +4 to drama. Foam. I did not organize these off stream like I promised I would because, you know, I'm very bad at my job. Was that rhetoric? Yeah, okay. Shivers. Income, capital, taxation, or whatever. I don't remember the exact thing that those shoes give me a bonus in. Conceptualization, encyclopedia. Yeah, no, +4 drama. I think I'm good. Any of you removing drama for whatever reason? Nope, okay. Hello, I'm here with my bow tie, the ultimate streamer. Sure, something like that. 58 discussed the secret route. Oh god, Volition's gonna suck. What is this? Yeah, I guess I probably will need drugs. Drama is intellect and psyche. Alright. What have I got? You raise intellect, so... Smokes in one hand. And, drugs in the other. Excuse me while I toke up for a second. Ah, it's good shit.
Hello,
Now then.
officer.
Ah,
What brings you up
72.
here again?
Oh, I'll roll those bones. Nice. Didn't need the 11 once again, game. You really are the peak of fashion. Yeah, I got the rice farmer hat, a bow tie, a mesh like A shirt, toke up with token. Shut up, Nathan. You know, I made that name before I was even aware toke was slang for paraphernalia usage. I was just, I don't know, what sounds cool? Token lad, sure. I'm a lad, I like money and tokens. I screamed, wake up or something, I think. What? Who? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors, will-o-wisps. She's probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies. You know, I think you didn't make that call. Your real name isn't Clage Amandu. What if I told you you're under arrest? I agree. Kim coulda helped out there then. More bits? Thank you, Arg. Another dime. I now wish I kind of had a prop dime. I've got a I believe this is a $50 that I got from my uncle. A 1956 silver $50 with old Ben Franklin on it. So we don't even have that. But you know what? I appreciate it all the same. Thank you, Arg. I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you. Okay. There's a. Her voice cracks suddenly like there's a garrote around her neck. Okay, what? Okay, it's not. I knew it. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted, commissaire. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name, so I lied. Like I lied before, like I did at LSCB. I have to lie all the time. She looks at her hands and her fingernails. I'm so tired of it. Was passport bullshit too? The passport keep hidden? No, it's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast in the reeds. It's just doesn't say Clage Amondo. It says Anouk Merige Smit. Falsified documents, passport and visa, given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name Measure Smit to hurt me. Why would they do that? I didn't show up at the rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. Excuse me, I just had lunch. I'm a bit burpy. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now. She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events. Well, I mean, she lied to us, but she hasn't really done anything worth an arrest. I'm pretty sure. You're probably not even Miss Orange 37, are you? I am. They can never take my sash and scepter from me. Yes, they can. For lying! Where's this buoy? West of the boardwalk and the reeds on the coast. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I can even find it now. It's useless. Where's the boardwalk? We have to check this buoy out. Lieutenant makes a note of it. Okay. Sure, real name. It's Katarzan Allégé. Smile on her face is timid, almost painful. I'm going to call you Miss Orange Disco Dancer. You can call me whatever you want. Okay, I mean, I suspect she did make the call. Kim, why have we not arrested her? There may be grounds here. Pardon me. At least for an extended savor. I mean, I'm not gonna arrest her. It doesn't... Well, I mean... Unless we find out more from this volition check, I don't really have a reason to arrest her. At least for an extended detention. Let's change the subject for the time being. Thank you, Ark. Yeah, she called the police. I mean, Let's change the subject. She slowly lights another cigarette and stays her breath as if a presence of some tiger. You are this tiger. Can I ask more about you for the record? Oh, the volition check's gone, actually. It's just completely gone. Well, let's go down this path anyway. I don't want to arrest her, period. I don't think you did make the call. I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever. This number all over town. Call bleh for emergencies. There was an older woman at the end. It sounded like she was smoking, took my complaint, and coughed. That she is emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says. What time did you make the call? Thursday night, late, sometime after 12. That checks out. I mean, yeah, alright, fair enough. Well, interesting though that was, it just means I kind of have to go west and check that out. Wait, stop! The man bloated beyond all recognition was 42. Yeah, what of it? Below the damage and the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of morality, he was 42 years old. How old are you? That's where we're going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol. Whew! Rookie numbers. Has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? Could ask either of them. Sure. Kim, how old do you think I am? How old do I look? 58. Wow! Alright. I think you're probably highballing it. That's really old. That's really old. Really? You asked. What if you're wrong? What if we're both wrong? About the deceased, he turned out to be 40. 42, and he was deceased. He had been decomposing for weeks. Solid counterpoint, actually, now that I think about it. I feel like I've been decomposing for longer. That ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as the death itself. Sure, you're 42. Let's go. Wait, this requires scientific measurements. Bring it on, I'm not afraid of the truth. Oh, for God's sakes. To the laboratorium. I have to think about how old I am? Alright, whatever. So we need to head west then. Along the coast somewhere. What does it say specifically? The buoy. There's a buoy west of the boardwalk on the coast somewhere in the reeds. Okay. Actually, 74. Really looks good for it. You know what? For 74, he does look pretty good. Got myself a shave. Looking at him without the beard, or the mutton chops, or what have you, I'd place him around 45 or 46. With the facial hair, probably about 50, but facial hair tends to make somebody look older. For example, I'm 25. I don't know if that's common knowledge or not. It surprised a few people last time I mentioned it. West of the boardwalk. Alright, south we go. It's near the place where you found the cryptozoologist and the crypto-Nazi. Please, he's a crypto-fascist. But you're right, yeah, that's an excellent, direction, or way to direct me, so yeah. By all means. I wonder how close we are to finishing this game. I still haven't found a way to get into that one building where you're like, oh yeah, that's where Ruby is. Maybe after this buoy business, who knows. Maybe that was like the invisible... Did I ever speak to these guys? Just now noticing them. They weren't there this morning when I woke up and like, because I went to the bushes and they're like, no, you can't pass. But now these guys are here. Hey lads, what's up?
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
How's business? How's the old reality situation treating you? So
Hi.
what's happening?
Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name, like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. 50-year losing streak. Makes me aggressively sad, reality. Don't know, people tell me I'm a cop, I'm getting used to that.
You're on top of things. Talking about the youth, Did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
He thoughtfully picks at his shit-stained jacket.
Sadly,
Right,
things
sure.
ain't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral lands. Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of arse back. No word from my business buddies.
Yeah, sure. Sign this document for me. What's it about? He waves his hand apathetically. I'll let my hand address do the situation. Maybe you've heard, I used to be a very successful businessman. I signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone got a pen? Well, I mean, that's not my pen. They've been there ever since you entered the village. You simply notice them now. That's all there is to it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, be nice to get this Everett thing done. That's Kim's pen. He probably wouldn't appreciate me lending it to this guy. No. I got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes. Produces a white pen with brown logos. Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweeter. How nice of them. The writing under the tiny crown logo reads Royal Extra. Thanks, Rosie. Grabs a pen and the paper and carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian's signature, Idiot Doom Spiral. Done a great service to the community in RCM and to Revachol. Hey guys, I'm a hero. Hell yes. Don't call Abigail. What? Whatever. Thanks for the help. Should we go and mail this? I saw a mailbox in the plaza. Yep, sure. That's all there is to it. Let's just mail them. Hey, Everett, I'm doing your task. Can I have my gun back? That'd be great. And then, oh, let's get the thing to the west while I'm here. Yeah. Actually, just occurred to me I should probably go and check that out since I'm here anyway. Then I can mail this and speak with old Everett. Shallow Bank, you hear it churn. Of course I do. The crypto-fascist and his buddy were they on this side of the building? I can't remember. I think they were down there, weren't they? Oh, right, I can just run through. I don't know why I thought I couldn't just mosey on past that. Yeah, they're, like, over here. Just to the west in the reeds. This be the buoy Claget told you about. Let's see. A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first it looks like trash, but if you look closer... that over there, it points to a strange-looking object, must be the buoy Claget told us about. The one she hid her passport in, we should take a look. Ooh, hidden things. Secret slides. Lift the buoy out of the water without much effort, not tied or anything. Cord dangles from the bottom, appears to have been cut. Examine the plastic ball. Number 11's been written on it. It's been in the water a long time. Simple construction, very unsafe. Shake the buoy. Something in there. Sniff it. Smells like you would expect it to smell. Concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industry, slop, and decay. Ugh. Just a dash of hard liquor. Shot glass worth of seawater pours out. Some algae and nothing else. Well, damn. Longer and it floated away. We still got here too late. There's nothing anymore. No documents. Who do you think took them? I have no idea. Well, I mean, she knew they were here, so probably her. Maybe she lied about that. It was a minor quirk. We know what was in the buoy anyway. Or think we do. This is a small loose end. Either way, not important, I hope. Maybe Clages took them herself. That may very well be the case. We should keep an eye on her. Nothing more for us to do, however. Could ask the miss what she thinks later if you have time, though you doubt she'd tell you much at this point. Well, that was a bum deal there. I gotta re-equip my sword. And unequip my drugs. It's not befitting for a man of my stature, be running around just wielding drugs all over the place. I swear, like, somebody said there's a coat jammed in a pipe, and I think that's the pipe, but I can't interact with it in any way. Yeah, well. Maybe someday I'll be able to figure out how exactly I get into that place. And maybe someday my, thought conceptualization will hurry up on that je me vu de réalisation. At which point, hopefully I know enough about the Pale to, I think I either need to ask Joyce, or maybe I'll just be done after the realization. But either way, let's mail this letter and speak with Everett. Hopefully the mailbox isn't too mad at me. I did kick it and then try and pet it, and the game said it had enough of my psychological manipulation. I think we're going to use... I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something other than kicking. Quiet you. Drop the white envelope into the darkness, lands with a soft thud. About a week's worth of mail's collected in there. They'll empty it very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everett. You know he's going to play you somehow. Alright, let's get back to Everett. Good delivery mailbox. Nope, no faith in psychopathic manipulations. Alright, well... we've scarred the mailbox. What a shame. But hey. Well, she's still up there. I figured she, you know, grabbed what was in the bag and fucking split. But now let's just head on up to Everett. Everett, you fat son of a bitch. I'm hoping this game either wraps up today or tomorrow so I can get started on Watch Dogs Legion on stream. Because like I said, got that hot Xbox Series X, and I'm keen to play one of the fancy new games. It's been a while since I've bought like a hot, fresh, new AAA title. After Watch Dogs Legion, like I said, my plan is Yakuza 7. And probably after that, unless something else has caught my interest, get into Danganronpa 2. Can I open this thing yet? I'm still curious about what the hell this is that I open. Knock on door. Very loud. That is louder than, like, anything else in the game. Ah, well. Maybe there will be a way to open it one day. Maybe I need to equip the Kvalsund multi-tool. It's not a fishing rod, is it? What? You mean that? Looks like a fishing rod. What? What is he talking about? What isn't a fishing rod? Because that looks an awful lot like a fishing rod.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a
Titus,
relief.
right, yes.
Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everett Clare do for you today?
Finish investigating local drug trade. Sure, why not? Ah, yes, your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up the phony drug accusations along with this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you a key to the city, Harry. Let's talk for real. He refuses to discuss the mayor further. It's probably a small nuisance to him. Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that, then. What's in the container that's outside your office? Met Joyce. Yeah. Golden boy returns once more. Wonderful, simply wonderful, Harry. Of course, I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You did a great thing today. Nice, there's that skill point. You've done a great thing. You've given the children of Martinet a bright future and proven yourself someone I can trust, someone I can really do business with. Yeah, those signatures say Lillian and, what was it, Savage Animal Idiot? It's not fuck the world or piss that, but, it was something like Idiot Apocalypse Mayhem. You're my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table. So, can I get my gun now? Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Son of a... Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done. Fine, where is it? I don't really care. An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, we're on street issues characters to watch out. This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. Ah, yes. So the gun is still with the woman who bought it from Roy. Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. Pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry, selling a gun like that. Wild, anyway. The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Depardieu Union. Apparently she was waving it around the entrance of her building. Oh, is it the woman in the apartments? Maybe the gun around does not sound good. So who is this old woman? Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. What? You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry, but she's an old lady. How dangerous could she be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs. Okay. I, for one, find it refreshing someone finally calling themselves a pig. A smile flickers in the corners of his mouth. Actually sounds bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction. No, it's a different woman. Okay. Set up a meeting. I already have. Tonight at 2200. Okay, great. It's the whole day. Near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this now. Back to the fun stuff. She'll be there from 22 to 2. Great. Seems like we already have fun stuff. I'm done with you. Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinet and Jamrock Day. We've united the RCM and the Bards Union. Sadness in his tone. This, points to you than himself, has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing stuff off me, my door is always open. Well. Curious about that fishing pole. What? It's like, that's not an ordinary fishing pole. What could it mean, though? Is it like a gag because he can't leave the, containers because he's so fat? He has to, like, dangle the fishing pole out to bring stuff up to him? That's literally the only possible thing I can think of. And what are these? How the hell do I open the cargo container? A buck! Sweet. Thank you, Wilderness, for just having money laying around. I wish there was this money just laying around in the wilderness. You do anything about opening this cargo container? Nope. Alright. Unless maybe that was it. Yes, maybe. Very loud. Forgot about that. I've visited the wilderness lately. No, that would mean going outside. Oh, I see your point. Yeah, that is an issue. Can I open it with the Falsen multi-tool? No. Ah, damn. I can't believe I'm still wearing this outfit. This is the worst outfit. I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. But it is just the worst. Well, what else is there to do? I have to find a way into that building. That building, actually. Thank you, Gabe. It is that building that I was referring to. Because that's apparently where Ruby is. But I also need to find my gun. So, you know. That'll be fun. Arg, you're the expert. Without giving too much away, do you think I should find my gun before or after I confront Ruby? Keeping in mind that apparently I need to wait for pretty much the end of the day to get my gun. That said, you were taking your sweet goddamn time. Another hour and 20 minutes. Alright, what are some random meaningless tasks I can do? Oh, right, I can go talk to... I was just over there. God damn it, Morel, whatever your name is. By the way, sorry about the constant clicking of the mouse to move the guys around, but it's kind of just how this game is played. It's very, if anyone's ever played Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity, which is also very Baldur's Gate, it's very that. Got to double click to get that movement. By the way, Kim, I totally went out with that girl. Spoiler alert, you have to make Titus give up Ruby's location. Okay, alright. Well, I mean, I appreciate that, but again, I was asking, do you think I should have my gun first? Because, like, I can spend the day trying to make Titus give up Ruby's location to get into the building. But, like, should I be armed ahead of time, or is that just, you know, I can do that afterwards? Because otherwise, Ruby's going to have to wait until the next day. You're moral, right?
Hello, hello. What can I do for you, officer?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return. And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you, but I can't leave before you finish with these traps. I look southward certainly, and my wife understands that just as well as anyone. Come on, it's the crypto-fascists. Come on, Moro, we've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back. And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down. Come on, she wants us to go back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon. Won't let Lena down. Sounds like cryptozoologist's wife has a shared connection to the phasmid somehow. It's preferable that you have your gun. Alright, well. I might as well get Titus to give up the location. That's at least something to do. I won't bother going there until, tomorrow, I guess. Or, hell, maybe I can do it tonight after I get my gun. That could be an option. I'll have to get the gun super late. Sounds like cryptozoologist's wife has a, oh yeah, special connection to the phasmid somehow. I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena. Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting on record. The only one of only 4 this century, and it's hers. She's seen it. Yes, that's how we first got to know each other, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Enceladian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now. Another cough into his fist this time. Maybe go back to Whirling Rags, warm up a bit, come back to the traps later? No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel? He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting. What if we track the traps for you? I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work, officer. Chaos is my method. I am its scion. I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Sure, let's be professional about it. Yes, indeed, both require great deals of research, attention to detail, and above all else, persistence. What do I do if the phasmid's in one of the traps? Bring it to me at once, just make sure a trap is closed tight. He's not comfortable with the possibility that you claim the find. He's lying about this even to himself. What if I encounter it in the wild? That's highly unlikely, officer, but in the event that you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. You know, research chemicals. The pheromones should attract insects to you, great, or at the very least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent and will last about a week. Lay it on me. Yep, thanks. Douses you with the odd-smelling spray and gives you a satisfied nod. The smell of dying reeds, longing, crumbles into the water. Lieutenant wrinkles his nose. I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister. Would it be so precious like holy water? So it would be precious like holy water. It is precious. A single dose is a mere 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research. Looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. So what are these traps? There are 4 in total, 1 to the south on this little peninsula by the boathouse there. Points to the south. It's very near. Another one, Land's End to the northeast, behind a small sand dune there on your way to the old radio tower after the church. I probably need the boat for that, since I don't think I can go to the northeast. Third is set near the canal where you crossed by a concrete slab, a big thicket of reeds going up the slope among them. I should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still safe than sorry. Check at least one of those before returning to this one. Okay. So, near the canal where you crossed by a concrete slab. Probably just go to that one. Sounds like a lot. Do we really have time for this? Preserve knowledge is its own justification. Is it? Man, we built a church, sort of. Let's get to it. Whatever he thinks about the detour, it's clear these men are exhausted and in need of assistance. Someone's talking sense, finally. Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. If more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later, too. Right, get to it. Abandoned successful cop career to become a cryptid hunter. I mean... Successful is a word you're kind of throwing around there liberally, I feel. Hold on. Am I dressed like a man who screams success there, 7-9? This man scream, you know, peak existence, achieved all he wants in life. I'm wearing a bow tie, a rice farmer hat, a mesh suit, kimono, and 2/4 of a combat armor suit. He's hot. I mean, I wasn't speaking about physical attractiveness. I was speaking about, you know, the outfit. Oh yeah, and I have a sword. Can't forget the sword. I'm quite armed. I don't have the gun, but I've got a sword. It's good for poking people, I'm told. What's the line in Game of Thrones? Stab him with the pointy end. That's how a sword works? That's probably the trap. It's small, isn't it? Cryptids aren't that big, I suppose. There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Some mesh, same wiring. Reed is bent forlornly towards the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city hums at you. Shivers. The constant distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again, always the cold. Reach for the trap. Locusts are crawling around the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them. Big surprise! Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping Citizen and getting some fresh air. I meant no offense, just... I mean, look, we all know there's not going to be anything in any of them, so... But hey, you know, entertain the guy. What is this over here? And what is this thought? Wind. Oh. Thank you. Another $1.20. Ruby's gonna be in one. She got herself stuck in a phasmid trap. Just a leg jammed in there. Boy, what a twist that would be. Where the hell are these other, looking for my tasks, which is that one. I have to look around. You can't see it, but my microphone is, like, right here. I have to, like, look around it to see things in that corner of the screen. Ahem. Oh, yeah, I still need to sing karaoke. Where are the traps? Near the boathouse, west of the Feld building. That'll probably be the last one, so I need to go back and talk to him anyway. Land's End northeast of the Feld building. Morel just set up at the camp. Oh. They aren't too far away then. None of them. Whatever. Guess northeast is where I'm headed. Not quite that northeast. You can find a tape in the yard you're in right now. What? I'll assume there was some delay and you meant where I grabbed like the $1.20 from. Can you move with some urgency? I'm clicking furiously, man. Thank you, Jesus. In this yard right here? Glory, says Graffiti, to the ghosts of us, or Graffito, since it's singular, I guess. Some of their music. Ooh, hey. All right, thank you for karaoke. Yes, okay. There you go. Thank you, Arg. Next time I'm over on that side of the island, I'll have to sing some karaoke at last. Watch that be another drama check. I don't know what else it would be, honestly, but hopefully it's a drama check and I can be dressed as an idiot the entire time. Move with some... I don't know what happened to this guy's walk cycle. It seems like I click once and he runs. My walk cycle's fucked up because I double click and he walks places, but I single click and he just fucking sprints. It's really odd. Anyway, it's the north... I don't know why I opened that. Northeast, yeah? Near the boathouse. Yeah, far northeast of the Fell building in Land's End. I think I need the boat for that. Right? You have to play it first on your own radio station. Oh, okay.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little...
I can't borrow her boat. Maybe out on the dock. I have my own boombox, if that's what you're referring to. You press a large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. It sounds like someone moving about the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A long, singing voice joins in. You don't need to use the boat for reaching any of the traps. Oh, okay. All the drugs catching up to 74-year-old protagonist. I mean, again, he looks good for 74. Telling you about the tiniest church in St. Sans, surrounded... I assume that's Sans? Sans. Oh no! Goku! Surrounded by an even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds, you know this is the real shit you've been looking for. You trashed your room. The one you trashed your room to that Klajish told you about. Perfect. A click. Tape stops spinning. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. Of course you could sing this. You could take a sad to a whole new level. All right. Nothing can stop. Only a one obstacle. Oh, Gart, right? Yep. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the Whirling Rags. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain. You know what? Think of... What? All right, that was weird. Why did it end with sick jungle beats? I'm not complaining, but, you know, it threw me off guard is all. Oh, right, he said past the old radio tower, didn't he? Which, it's where we, took her name, Lillian, for the date, right? Past the radio tower, quote-unquote. By the way, I asked one of my friends what the deal was with that door, and apparently even if you pass it, it won't open you because it's metaphorically symbolizing that, like, there's just some things you can't do in life, such as open doors. So even though, yeah, you are technically strong enough, you can't do it and you'll never be able to open the door. So that bunker is completely pointless and is just a metaphor. So don't waste your time trying to open it. A familiar apparatus lies on the ground. Let's look around. Reads, shakes sadly. Yep. Reach for the trap. Nothing. Another empty trap. The lieutenant makes a note, more of the habit of duty. You enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying myself. Yeah, I make it absolutely clear I don't really believe the Phasmid exists. Of course, noted. Looks at you incredulously and puts the trap back and leaves. So the next one is just set up and west of the Feld building. Okay. I gotta, like, reload the area to reset the walk cycle, because the fact that I am not double-clicking to run is super annoying me. But, you know, that's just me. The Feld building's the one the guy who talks all weird and, yeah, okay. He's hanging out with his son in front of because they have nothing better to do. West of the Feld building. So down here. Look around. Yeah, nothing. Nothing but locusts. Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done. One more time, I must stress, I did not expect cryptozoologic monstrosity to be in this trap. Of course, noted. Yeah, I totally believe you. And that would be the last one. Oh, hey, they've already fucked off. Look at that. Trap feels light. As you pick it up, look closer. No locusts. It's empty. Morel didn't leave it empty. Voice echoes. Look closer still. The bait worked on something. That doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though, unless you see one in there. It's a simply empty trap. Actually, I do get the feeling someone has been messing with this trap. I mean, probably just was like a frog or something. It probably wasn't the phasmid, but still Morel needs to know. But what if it was the phasmid? You're right, crypto research has been stupid. You're right, but still they need to know. Okay, but after we get back to our own assignment, there's no justification for this detour at this point of our investigation. We have a lot of work to do back in town. Yep, I have to talk to Titus. While I'm there, I should just mention to Morel, hey, I looked at your thing. And I should sing karaoke. I got like a bunch of shit to do back just in that one little bar. So I'm suddenly rich with opportunity. And my walk cycle will reset at last, hopefully, maybe. Watch the cryptid be real. Like, knowing this game, it may very well be, honestly, but I have no idea how it would even work into the game. Like, I visit Ruby and suddenly we're attacked by a phasmid. Ruby is the cryptid. Yeah, Ruby is the phasmid. She's stealing locusts and surviving. She's playing the long con on that one. Anyway. Low on health, but points into endurance. Sounds like an autosave just happened. I'll take it. Nice to have an autosave. Now then, good to see you back in the bar there, Morel and Oh! I was gonna grab the bird from the girl to, like, butter him up, because I remembered he could do that. Maybe I won't need it? Gart, I need to sing karaoke now. No, you don't. It's not happening. Yeah, but Johnny Law's about to tear it up sad style. That's the greatest sentence ever. Part of my quest of self-discovery. Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to sing it? This is my way of apologizing for the trouble. Please let me say I'm sorry. Johnny Law is going to tear it up sad style. The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles I can do without right now. Why do you even have the PA if no one's going to use it? It's for the... No, it's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting you use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. What happened in 44? A lot of people got killed because some asshole wanted to sing karaoke. Wow! That definitely is the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. I don't think, it's the worst event to ever happen in human history that would cause the ultimate despair. Mukuru Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school, they say to watch out for her. But, it's definitely up there as far as tragedies go. I like that I get to work that in at least once a stream. It's such a stupid... Of all the things that could have become a meme with me, that one. You don't know what the tragedy actually was. I don't know what the tragedy was. Do the future games ever actually tell me what the tragedy was, or is it like a running gag that they never tell you? Maybe it was a bad karaoke session. I mean, honestly, he's giving me more info than Danganronpa did. People got killed because someone wanted to sing karaoke. Danganronpa's just like, people died. And boy, did it happen. Oh, the thing that happened. And how they died, it was something. At the very least, I know karaoke was involved in this one, which narrows down all of the possibilities, let's be fair. It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used. Okay, yes, it's for some clients. I'm a real client, I paid my bills, and I'd like to use karaoke. Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes, though, got stolen. He's lying, but whatever, you don't really need his lame track. It's alright, I have my own song. A man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape he's just given him, begins to frown. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses. Fine, climb on the stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. Bug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine. I'm having it uninstalled to hear him mumble. Alright. Ahem. This feels right. You belong here. The stage is set for performance. Feels silent. Ahem. Feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly. Uh-oh. Drama. Ooh, well, I mean, I'm a superstar cop, and I'm inspired by Arno van Eyck. It's also, hey, it's drama. Test the mic. So you're ready for the thing now? Test the mic. Feedback. Ugh. Oh, shit! The hand conundrum and too close to the mic. Oh, well, look around the room first. I just wrecked my chances by fucking investigate. Damn it. Alright, where's my drugs? I lowered my odds considerably. I don't know the future games. Oh, shit. We're gonna discover Danganronpa 2 and 3 together, then. Drama is intellect, I think. Yeah, okay, so I smoke cigarettes for this. Alright, boys, I'm just gonna have a quick smoke of the old cigarette. I gotta heal myself. And, it should put me up at 70? Okay, thank you. 72. That's, I'll take 72. The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel and the music starts. We'll give him a moment.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Bravo! What a performance by Raphael Ambrosius Costo. Truly. And truly, he is one of the great performers of our time. Rather lonely applause echoes to the mostly empty cafeteria. It's Gart. Not bad, he tells you with improving nod. Yes, not bad at all. The lieutenant joins in. Feel her hand shake as awareness of your body returns. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. Thank you. I don't need big crowds, just need my friends. Life's a fucking joke. Thanks for bearing with me. I gotta get back to work now. Yes, I'm gonna unplug the microphone. Alright, well. Hey, buddy, checked your traps for you.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Right, sure.
Thank you so much for helping us out with our research, sweetie. I hope all of this hasn't been too much of a distraction for you.
Just doing my job. Here I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Great. Mexican origin. Suggestion. Has Terraton tie. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. I don't really care that much. You never told me you've seen the Phasbid. Yeah, well, I checked the traps there, so.
Haha, nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
Checked all the traps. Good, and one of them was empty. Completely empty! His eyes grow wide. Surprise tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking. Yeah, there's nothing. No locust, no phasmid. No locust, but no phasmid either. That's not ideal, but the empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe that factors into it. I definitely left that one stocked. Right from the campsite just means Insilidian phasmid is even more clever than we thought. Of course, more clever. Yes, Phantasmodia. Picked off the locust and escaped. That's good news. Though we'll have to reconsider design traps to make them more secure. Span size. Another trip to the reeds. Yes, it's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter this phasmid. I don't know. Why don't you try convincing Morel that his hypothesis is invalid? Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. And, officer, I appreciate your concern, but please leave this to us experts unless you have an alternative hypothesis. Not really. You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche. He realizes you've gotten defensive. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. Helped us twice now and brought some great news to me. Gratitude of the Societe Cryptozoologique de Rachel. Sure. Heartfelt gratitude, but why does it feel like closure? But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft? Thank you, it's an honor, says with a straight face. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but, an alternate theory about the missing locusts. Sure, I mean, I have 97. Kuno's a hooligan? Oh. I see where this is going. I think the little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen Locust. A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs? Shadow of worry passes over her face. Oh dear, Morel, you've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks. I'll talk to little Gremlin and see if anything comes up. Delinquents, my favorite. He doesn't sound like it's really his favorite. Really? No. Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know. Yeah, well, I'll have a chat with Kuno then. Mantaru's companions. Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play Suzerainty, but no more field trips for me. Only one kid in the entire game. Well, that's not true at all. Kuno's got the, all mentions of this kid's Kuno. He's got the crazy sidekick on the fence with him. The woman I want to date with has 3 kids, so that's 5 kids in the whole game. And that's it. You know, it's the twins and, Little Lillian, I think her name is. Really, after this is your last chance to talk with Gary. Really, Gary, we're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play Suzerainty, but Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kid. I know the little mutants around here leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Moral, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run. No need to apologize, Gary. 6 kids. Forgot the kid at the bookstore. Oh, yes, 6 kids. Yeah, there's plenty of kids. There's so many, I forgot about some of the children. You've been more than helpful. That's not even counting the kids who wore the jackets near the car or want to start a nightclub. I have to take a rain check on the game of Suzerainty, though. We're going to follow through with this. Keeps the language unemotional, but there is disappointment. First man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. It's bigger than he lets on. I really don't care. Have fun. Nonsense, the whole lot of it.
What is it?
I need to talk to Ruby. By the way, sorry about my outfit. Why? I'm in love with you. She's the next link in this chain that'll lead me to Lely's killer. She's your real leader. Let's not piss him off. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. Paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. Right. Yeah, that'll convince him. Look, I need to pin it on somebody, and I've decided to pin this on her. I suspect she killed the victim. Civil war is brewing. The only way for us to solve her, that means talking to Ruby. She's a suspect in another case. I'm investigating drug smuggling. Let's level with him. The guy seems like he's, you know, more or less on the straight and narrow. Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. You're not going to throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit. And fuck you too, moral that. He throws a glance at Titus, and the last syllable leaves his lips to the guy's size. Really now, language. Ruby is missing. If you hide her from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works. That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now? Logic. Wow. A lot of bonuses here. Hold on, let me put on my logic outfit. There's a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. All right, so I have 2. Do I have 2? Hold on. My logic is at 2. Which I currently have a -1 because my name is stupid, I'm pretty sure. I have no bonus from items at the moment. So with +2 on whatever I roll, I have +3 because of the key in the union blocks, +4 because of the winch outside, +5 because it was staged like a play, +6 because I reconstructed the murder scene, +7 because I found the antique rifle, +10 because of the secret route found, and +11 because the drug trader established. I need an 18, and I have a +11. It is not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. So, let's just put the logic outfit on. Clothes. Nothing detracting from logic somehow. Oh, hi, the hat builds logic. Which means... Oh, don't tell me that's the only logic I have. If it's just the hat, I'm going to be furious. The tie might be logic, who knows. Conceptualization. Oh, got my logic shirt. That's 1. Rhetoric. Up. Plus another 1 from the glasses. Encyclopedia. Empathy. Half-light. Epris. Visual calculus. Pain. Savoir-faire. My fallen hat for 2 logic. Inland Empire. Is that horrific necktie? Great, thanks. Savoir-faire, pain, drama, half-light. This is the 8-eyed Tetron tie. What the fuck is this thing? What the hell is this? That's so weird, but okay. Whatever, I'm in my logic outfit. Stunning, I know.
It's you again. What is it?
97 now. It's 6 plus 11. So 2 always loses. This is a white check. You may try it. So 2 always loses. Even though, strictly speaking, if I get a 2 with my +6 and then +11, that is 19, which passes this impossible check. Wow. All right, game. Fucking thin ice, huh? Sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by an eerie blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeling into a single thought. A massive activity spike in the amygdala, or amygdala. I actually don't really know how it's pronounced. I go by the Bloodborne pronunciation, at which point they refer to that boss as amygdala rather a lot. Your amygdala Capicum. The parts Cop used to pin murders on people. Are you sure Ruby didn't off him? Why are you so sure? Because she was here all night with us. He's cobbling shit together so we can put her away. It's Cop 101. She was here all night. Lieutenant ignores the tattooed man. 11:30 to 12:25. She was here during all that time. Yeah, with us, drinking near the stage there. She didn't go out fresh air for a smoke? No. Is the whole 45-minute window she was with you the whole time? Alright. Fucking took a leak. Warm moment. Maybe she went out to, she has operations to run with her lorry. She points to the intersection. We're not getting into her operation is again at Cop. And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not possible. He's been through it means he suspects her too. Alright, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for some time. That was crucial. There's a secret route to the kitchen. That would be the, yeah. How? Looks curious. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. People say there was a pinball arcade here at some point before the hospital. What was this thing called? East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt. Okay, but how'd she get up? There's no room for the staircase of the building, or an elevator for that matter. The elevator's outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop. Good one, Kim. Thank you. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside. We could have gone up, shot him, come down all in under 7 minutes. It's quite a theory. We need to have a look at the secret passage, boys. I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there. It's not a dumbwaiter. It's not an industrial lift. How about I go instead? Shush now. Got something else to back this route up? Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to roof when the man was shot? Firmly? Firmly doesn't go well with could have. It's actually true. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's all we've established. But a route does not put a bullet in his head, and a gun does that. Ruby doesn't carry one. Phase 2, murder weapon. Already established Ruby's running drugs. Analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. Small 28% chance came beyond the roof. The weapon, yeah, the antique rifle seems like the correct answer. That looks antique. A Bell Magrave. Takes the gun and inspects it and hands it back to you. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it? There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with the others. 20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. There must be other caches as well. God damn it, we need to close that down for good. Alright, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it, I thought we found all the old spots. Why is this still here? We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit. Well, I mean, I've been here like 10 minutes, and I found it, so... Well, I've been here like 3 days, but still. Bullet, it was jacketed, so? So, it had to come from a breech-loaded rifle, military grade. Not even militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how'd Ruby get it? Success! You just showed him the breech-loading gun. I just showed you a breech-loader that any child could have. Broken old broomstick is what you showed me, but point taken. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet. This is the bullet that did it. A 4.46mm Bell Magrave that uses the same caliber. One man looks at the Mushroom Deathbringer's evidence and says, yeah, bitch got jacketed, alright. 4mm. Whoa. Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's possible murder weapon close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough, I'll give you that. Local pawn shop. I didn't say I'd prove she has the murder. We just need to find her. Alright. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself. Team, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this? Motive. It's not why, it's why did she organize the cover-up? Yeah, she didn't... We're operating under the assumption she didn't kill him, right? I think we're running that, because... We're also investigating those sniper points, which I just remembered. I really do need to... Boardwalk. Yeah, I still haven't found this boardwalk. The island. Yeah, I still need to get that island. We'll get there at some point. Where the hell is this boardwalk is the question. I've been there. I haven't seen anything. Do I have to, like... Oh, maybe it's the building. I guess that's technically part of the boardwalk. And there's the island I have to get to. Unless there's some other boardwalk. Who knows? Why'd she organize the cover-up? And I suppose you have this theory on that. She could have been covering up for herself, Titus. Think about it. Why'd she go to all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging, you went along with it, and she suggested it. She had a fully formed plan and shit right down to when she came back downstairs. Really, Shanks? Claget wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that if I had been first. Time for a logics demonstration. Okay, Titus, let's assume you killed him. You're on thin ice. It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You killed him. You get up. You get there. Shot him. Get down. Would you prefer to go on trial with your men as part of a lynch mob or alone for cold-blooded murder? Alone. I don't drag my men into shit with me. If they used us, then that's a serious violation of Hardy Code. If she used us. But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending this? This is fucking stupid, Titus. Glenn? I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left this shit. Oh, great. Wait, skip town. If she's in the building, that's not really skip town. Ooh, didn't rule her out completely, and she skipped town. This is good. Maybe she killed him because... nah, it's curry favor, and I don't think it has anything to do with that. If she's running drug operations out of here, she doesn't give a shit about a labor union muscle force. Titus, you have seen it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her. A very small nod. This is the only option he cares for. Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just up and left. Got real scared. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would. She knew there was evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory. Perhaps. Hey, new skill point. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. When'd she leave? Friday afternoon. Ooh, that was a while ago. Hey, that breakthrough's imminent. When you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. She came to see me. She told me about leaving. That was when we had our little conversation. Any clues? She's not far. Oh, well, we know where she is. Good fucking luck. Yep, and we won't either. She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, though, is she? She's not, Glenn. You know what she's done with Ulan frequencies? What now? Boys, she said she's building a pale emitter. What? Talking about a radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan equipment and in frequencies and pale something. I don't know more. Guy barely understands what he's talking about. There you have it. Right. What was she scared of? I told you, you. RCM? No, you, as in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Oh. Probably know me from my singing days. No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare ending of the human experiment. Sorry, God, why does everyone flee at the sight of my show? I have no idea what she's scared of. I'm a normal cop with regular thoughts in it. Sure, normal. Yeah, well, I mean, the outfit does not scream normal. You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid, sniffing her own supply, but now I'm not so sure. Have you looked for her? A little on the coast. Where have you looked, more precisely? More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Who's doing all this looking? They're here. Who's out looking? Lizzie needed some air. Ah. She didn't go tell Everett? No one goes to tell Everett anything. He knows what he has to know, fast. It's called a radio. You believe the gardener may have played you when she stormed out. She has her own plan. Well, I mean, where on the coast should I start looking? There's a shit house there, Cinderblock Town. Yeah, been there. Heard there's a shack where junkies crash. Time for you to step up. We'll start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like? Boyish hair. Boyish. Hair's red, dyed. She looks like a lorry man. It'll have to do. Shake his hand. Grips it firmly, reassuring, like a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, but tightly packed RCM Sergeant material. Just think it. No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are. How about this breakthrough? Derealization. Oh, wow, that's a hell of a picture. Jamais vu, the opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now, the feeling that you have been having. And for who knows how long, maybe you should go and ask Joyce Monsieur about this. What world are we in? This is the fundamental question. Plus one experience for every orb clicked. Oh, that would have been nice. Intellect learning caps raised by 1. Alright, well, I got 3 level ups. Alright, I can study something. What do I want? Do I want the homosexual underground? Do I want... I don't remember what this is. Reveshul, Wild Pines. Right, that stuff. Ooh, I wanted the precarious world, actually. Like, if I'm being serious. Speak with Clage. You cannot arrest her. She might reveal something interesting about Ruby if you pursue arresting dialogue. Oh, okay. Thank you. An actual art degree. Hobo Cop. Wasteland of Reality. Ooh, do I want the precarious world or Wasteland of Reality? Or homosexual underground? Like the point of the game is victory. Absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory is business. A physical instrument. All red checks fail. Oh, right. That one's rough. Victory in love and over people. Political victory. How do you not lose? Nah, Wasteland of Reality. Anything is better than this, even bone dry reality. Maybe you can quit. You're an alcoholic. Ah. Maybe the homosexual underground. Are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. I mean, I got 3 level ups. I think I'm just gonna, for the hell of it, homosexual underground. Save the other ones for this, though. Actually, Shivers keeps coming up, so just throwing into Shivers. Tune into the city. Yeah, that seems kind of important, right? So Shivers. Right, and I'll save the last one for whatever check feels like it might be important. Oh, the fucking walking hasn't fixed itself. Or it's back to being broken. One or the other. Hard to say, hard to know. Nope, I click once and I run. It's weird. Made around 4 months payment on this room. Okay. I mean, you can choose not to arrest her, not that it's impossible to arrest her. Oh, okay. You understand how I misunderstood that with you saying you can not arrest her. Well, that said, might as well drop a hard save over. Ah!
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
Yeah, about that.
Pertaining to a murder investigation.
Found your buoy. It was empty. Oh. Did you take the documents? No, of course not. As I said, I would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them. She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked. Perhaps people were after you? Thinks for a moment, shrugs. They couldn't know where I put it. I'm absolutely sure I was not followed. I told no one but you. Mentioned seawater. I'm worried I've been too careless. The last documents are probably just washed away. Well, that's unfortunate. It's about these lies you've told. What if I told you you're under arrest? But I haven't done anything. She backs up against the railing with a forced smile on her face. Anything illegal. Failure to aid a police investigation. Purposely misrepresent information crucial to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless, we reel her in. You're not playing these mind games with me anymore? Wag your finger next to your head. You're coming in. Industrial espionage. You're a suspect under the murder investigation. You're a flight risk. Misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardy's confession, we'd know nothing. Failure to aid a police officer. Wasting her time. Well, definitely did that. Tent produces a pair of handcuffs. Please, no. Her eyes become round with fear. She tries to back off further. There's nowhere to go. 2-story drop of the plaza mosaic. If she could, she'd run before. I think I know who did it. Who shot Lily? I can tell you. I can help you. She knows something. What do you know? Silent for a second, looking into her void, and says, Ruby. Mm-hmm. And why do you think it was her? She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs, she's very frank about what she wants. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she says in a near whisper, she told me to end it, said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but I understand. What exactly is your relationship made? Do you think she's romantically interested in you? Said she's in love with me. Yeah, that would do it. She even asked if me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. Started developing notions about our relationship. Real Thelma and Louise type stuff, huh? And you led her on. A little. I was flattered, you know, but then I had to let her off and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. Maybe kissed, nothing more. It's just sensationalism and guesses. Sounds like she was fixated on you. Well, I mean, from her perspective, but, you know, the truth is usually not so black and white. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know. I know what this sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone before. But she knew what happened when I came downstairs. Somehow she knew. Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When she came up here, she was calm as stone. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan. Could be that Ruby was cleaning up after herself. The lynching was covered up for her. Oh dear, is that our theory? Was she threatening you? And how could she have killed him? You said there was a secret route, right? She could have come up through there, then taken the shot right here where I stand. It was too dark. I wouldn't have seen her. I mean, you would have heard the bullet, though. Interesting theory. Did she know the door existed? Have you been out here with her? Yes, she's been up here many times. She used to come drink on the roof. The young woman falls silent. What is it? The peephole right next to my bed. She would have seen us. You mean to suggest she made it? No, why would she do that herself? I just remembered what you told me about it, and it's not really sure. It was right above her bed. Could have been all sorts of things from her. We said there would be shit. Was she threatening you? She came over one night drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I could tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must have been. To keep the Hardys in line, I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but... Some of the fears with her, she exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her. Okay, that's it for Ruby. Okay, and what? Arrest the liar, now! Why? She told some pretty interesting things here. Don't arrest her, push her a bit more, but let her off. That Ruby theory was solid, and she's beautiful. She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around. She's only trying to help. She's only trying to help you. Who? Her! Stop letting her distract you. Let's just back. Let's play it cool. Thank you. You won't regret this. Something tells you you will. Alright, well. Got an interesting theory on that ruby angle. But now I should probably, Oh, I want my gun first. Could have used the whole Ruby as a thing for Claget when Titus mentions he's giving up Ruby's location. Oh, interesting. That as a motive. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I got what I needed anyway. But, you know, it's good to know there's, like, different solutions to the puzzle. I always appreciate when games have that. But for now, I need to speak with Joyce again about this, the pale, the void, the nothingness, the unholy existence. Right, one click, because the fucking running's all fucked. I hate my outfit. My outfit's the worst. Please have a check that makes me change my goddamn clothes. I'll settle for anything at this point. Really, it's the jacket. If you could have a check that makes me change out of the kimono, I would appreciate it. Joyce is not here. Well. Went to the village on the coast. See you there. Oh, okay. I'll just head over there then. Hey, while I'm here, Cindy, what's up?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Those guys sent their best. I don't believe it. I never know those guys to have manners. Maybe it's just skull solidarity. I made up the part about sending the best, but I did talk to them. Figures. All of you are liars. They're such sweet boys, though, aren't they? My sweet, sweet wannabe skulls. They'll never be accepted, but their hearts are in the right place. So those are cool. Can I be a skull? Fat chance, but you can still be part to revitalize the neighborhood. How's that? Throws you a conspiratorial glance, presses her fingers to her lips and points to the skies, though she's starting to hear something in the distance. Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinet, no gunshots, no sirens. People are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a spulcher. We need to paint it red. We'll bring the raucous, you bring the sirens. Right, yeah. Did that little speech make me want to paint? No. My conceptualization is still crap. I'll never get to paint. I'll have to, like, replay this with big brain mode enabled. And then I might be able to get the paint. Alright, well, she's gone to the fishing village. Let's, one experience for every orb clicked, huh? Alright, real quick here. Oh, yeah, wow. Fascinating stuff. Erotica, ooh. But without any actual erotica. What? How does that work? Alright, so that was probably a ton of experience. So Joyce wandered off to the fishing village. And I still need to find my gun and then... Oh, God, it's only like 10. And put the drugs away before I go talk to Joy. Oh, there's smokes. Alright. Less offensive. So where are you in the old fishing village then, Joyce? Is that her boat there at the end of the dock? Why, so it is. Hey, Joyce, what's up?
I'll just keep the cordially in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier. Aye, ma'am.
And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course, jetty. I prefer a good jetty to appear any day. Jetty.
Oh, we're so bougie.
Hello, detectives.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now. So I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That, and she's also keeping her eye on you. Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here.
It is a bit less out of the way.
And there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Cordelie red, like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
White. Perhaps you should have been like, oh yeah, red would be good. What's this? Destruction of property, hooliganism, elder abuse? Who is this scamp anyway?
No matter. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concepts of rent.
How do you like it here?
How do I like it?
I mean, water drips down. Yeah, okay, it's whatever. But can we talk about the void in the pail, please?
Pornographically poor.
Okay, that's
no name.
a way of phrasing
All
it.
the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
No.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
I'm the one with the sword. Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinet. Dull gray metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. No, it doesn't.
Fortunately for you, madame.
Does
the
not.
RCM is on the scene.
Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head. You're a known danger, working class, have no idea what's happening to them. Oh boy. It's your waifu. Yeah, well, sort of. It's my waifu. The game seems to think for some reason she still has her sword. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks. I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never... She leans against the railing, look up at the gray sky. Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but precisely. Have I not told you how they discovered the... Can I talk to you about the void? I don't care. I'm only speaking to you because I give a rat's ass about the void and the pale. Oblivion, that's me. Tell me something else then. Tell me about the tattoos, Everett, boat, Wild Pines, lynching. Yeah, reality. Here we go. Okay. That one's Esprit de Corpse, and that's... Oh, God. Conception. Oh, okay. That's complete. So your Esprit de Corps. Okay, so right now, I gotta put on Esprit de Corps outfit, which is currently nothing in. Empathy. I should also remember, I'll just throw on a conceptualization coat real quick. Physical instrument, encyclopedia, interfacing, perception, conceptualization and suggestion. Suggestion, your electrochemistry, shivers, empathy, drama, indirect modes of taxation, of course. There's, what are you? Esprit de Corps and visual calculus. Okay. Rhetoric. Nothing here. Okay. Visual calculus. Esprit de Corps yet again, and shivers. Patrol cloak. Yeah, I'll just throw on the jacket, I guess. Real policeman's looking jacket. Half-life. Encyclopedia. Pain and volition. Oh, I did have more volition. Savoir-faire. Logic. Inland Empire. Composure. Savoir-faire. Pain. Drama. Half-light. Drama. And I really only have jackets for Esprit de Corps. Alright, whatever. Oh, boy. Okay. I guess I can put a point into Esprit de Corps.
You're back. Good. What can I help you
about reality. So I can hit it high for conceptualization. Nice. What is all of this? The scent and the sound of the air. What world is this? What world? The fading pearls in her eyes look out to sea. The only one, I suppose. The world of matters and pale antipode. The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water. What do you see? Great bodies of water, forest-covered surface, clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage we all have. The world is enough. A Frisian, I don't know what that is, lifts the hair off the back of your arm. Wind sweeps to the surface of the bay. Wind is sweeping the waters. The world is suzerainty of Revachol. There's a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century when the humanity was high on the world, discovering more and more of it. These archipelagos included, what is it, Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment. The world does not deserve, well, something needs to be better in this horrible world. It does. There are those who would call it hell. What? Term of hatred that originates, like many things, with the Mesk petro-fascists. I don't feel like I have the whole picture yet. It's hell. But fucking explain it. You want a picture of the world? There's not a complete set, my dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit. How come? Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside sideways. Inside sideways? What shape is the world? We used to think it was a sphere, but that's beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into lower ionosphere since the 30s. Org. Occidental Revachol Grad. A steadily increasing trickle of images between the big three scientific contributors. They are piecing together the dark gray corona. Dark gray corona? Yes, pale covers 72% of the surface. The gray flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. Imageries are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it was fractured a long time ago. Cold fear seeps into you. What are you telling me? You seem to have been spooked. Please don't be. The pale. What is this about the corona? No more monetization for me. They say that it is rarefied envelope of matter. These videos are copyright claimed constantly anyway. Something about the music whenever I'm wandering around outside the whirling rags. That is, if we're still living on a planet, or, to speak more plainly, imagine a vast swath of land disrupted by nothingness. I'm sorry, dear. I must sound quite terrifying, either through the acute encephalophan... words. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But there's one great question of our time. Maybe when we get the complete set together, we'll jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound. Fractured Corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone together. You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effective geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like you're crowning the world. Very insane, very disco. You'd love it. Well, if you say it's disco. See, everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities. Cold seeps into your air. Air is heavy with 80% humidity. Ew. Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there on whatever this all is, arms hang down by your sides. And observes you silently. Epris de corps. Ooh, I can try that again. RCM authority comes from the Coalition. RCM uses unjacketed ammo. I don't know why that would help with the, what is this business? Think of something close to you. So, pale. What is pale? Pale is not technically speaking part of reality. Yes, Lieutenant looks at his watch. Also, I thought we've had enough excitement today. We do have a case to attend to. His voice is low and firm. All she can say is, of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else. I don't want to. I want to know what the pale is. I don't think your colleague would appreciate that. He has already been patient with this whole exercise. Without Kim. Great. Yet more to do. You can ask about anything you want. Ask for Kim to step away while you discuss the pale. Kim trusts you. Worth a shot, worth a shot. Let's try this volition thing first real quick. Nice. 6 kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner Emil Mullins whispers, "Hear what happened to Tequila Sunset and Martin, eh?" "Yep, lost his mind. Don't worry, Emil." Pulls slowly now. "He'll find it again. We always do." What am I? You're an officer of the RCM. Its abbreviation, what does it stand for? Revachol Citizens Militia. And that is nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body post-revolutionary Revachol detective. Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia. Are we? We are. You said de facto. Yes, it means not de jure. The RCM acts in what potentially called Twilight International Law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin. What do you mean? Oh, whoops. Well, this is it for the who I am part then. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police, the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol, just by default. And if those in authority drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I am here to help. Yeah, funny how that works. Let's just throw more volition on for the hell of it, since I have volition stuff and I feel like using it. Conceptualization, suggestion, shivers, empathy, drama. Physique, where's my damn volition? I know it's here somewhere. Unless I'm wearing it. Yeah, I am wearing volition stuff. You give me volition. Hell yeah. Logic is 3. I think the... Oh, those... Okay, that means it changed. Anyway. Sure. Now then, now that I'm wearing this suit of armor.
What can I help you with?
Let's talk about reality again. Just super quick. Kim, would you mind stepping away for a hot mo? Thanks. Kim, can I talk to the man alone for a second? Fine. Steps away with his notes. See? What can he do? You're a grown man. Now, what is this pail? Are you sure you're sure? Sure, your colleagues seemed adamant. Yes, tell me. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature in the world, detective. Is it the fog of war? Is this like a canonical fog of war? The Pale is the most dominant separate tissue between isolas. It is intersolary mass. Okay, I know what an isola is. And what is the Pale like? Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness. Is it here? No, detective, we're safe. It begins 6,000 kilometers north, and even more in the southeast and west. You're in the middle of an isola. And there? An uproar of matter, darling, rising into the Pale, rolling, evaporating, then a great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called porch collapse. There's no better name than porch collapse. Imagine very gray colonial mist, cold vapor marked by spores of opportunistic microorganisms, a mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you'll ever see. You hear a pulse rise and feel caustic air, cold and suddenly. How do you get from isola to isola? Oh, her lungs deflate. So difficult for us. A squall of birds operating in the harbor. It's possible to force dimensions on the Pale, but in modern times we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to another, shortening the path. But it's still hard for humans to navigate that Pale without getting lost or having our minds damaged. Huh. Is it growing or is it shrinking? Or is it just stagnant? I'm not... Well, growing's the worst. Stagnant's probably weird, though. How much Pale is there compared to the world? Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. Well, shit. There's more Pale in there than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping. Uh-oh. What do you think, detective? To determine our... It's growing. There's more and more of the Pale. Precisely. Only one of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it's expanding at an unknown rate. Oh dear. It probably won't matter in this game, but, I mean, that's not good. The intuitive conclusion is the development that one day the Pale will cover everything, and that sort of talk is mostly left to extremists. It's not extreme at all. It's going to happen. Most people, and indeed most private, government, and sector organizations, entire civilizations, religions, find hearty ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same. And its physical qualities? Difficult to describe or even measure, something whose fundamental properties... Kim apparently doesn't care for the Veil. I don't care for it either, frankly. Right down to mathematical numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. What the fuck? The further into the Pale, the steeper the degree of suspension. So, things are just unmade. Like, things stop being things, and, like, universal truths are no longer the case. No one's past the number barrier. No one can get past the concept of 2 and 2 becomes 4. Even though beyond the pale, it doesn't matter. Can the pale damage the mind? Extensively. How? Some say it damage stems and extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that the pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading. That is rarefied past, not rarefied matter. And call it the bend over the self. Over of the self. The pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history. Even the human mind becomes over-radiated by the past. But how does this over-radiation feel? Feels terrible, absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of pale exposure per year. It's more for her, way more. So you're not a civilian passenger. No, Lieutenant Dubois, that's not my name. I am an Panotic business class. I am cleared and trained for 22 days of pale transit annually. Phew. Does it just extend forever? Because we've talked about airships. Can we, like, just go over the pale? Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. Strange gray-haired woman in her lorry. Oh, her. You're not a civilian passenger? She looks out at you. It's hard to say. And that word, entropanetic, is a scientific study of the pale, recent iteration of it by the Grad. Study of the pale reaches back 6,000 years. Okay, we're getting into history. I don't really care about the history so much. In essence, we throw them in, they come out the other end if we throw them precisely. If we do not, then they don't. Unlike a skipping stone. All right, back to reality. Before we do, tell me, is this the first time you're hearing of this? Do you really not remember anything? Just alcohol fumes and blackout. I sometimes sense vague shadows of the past. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I don't know this. Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the pale? It's fucking terrifying. It's very disco. It's really just terrifying. It is the end of everything in complete non-existence. But I mean, if it's inevitable, there's probably a calmness in that. We continue to persist, all this testament faith in one another. Well, I mean, it seems like we can live with the pale. You can pass through it. It's an advance that can only be stopped with the immediate, total, ruthless communism. Powerful anti-communism force. I don't really think it cares about communism. I'm worried. I have to say it doesn't sound very liberal to me. I don't think it's politically motivated, this pale. Somehow, I think this might be the one thing in the game that is, in fact, not politically motivated. I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's a huge accomplishment. It's terrifying. You really don't know. You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, detective, if you don't even know this. Investigation will be my masterpiece. This one, the way they may remember. Yeah, I'm in serious trouble. It'll be a fucking disaster. All those people will die. That's grim. It'll be my masterpiece. I hope so, I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him, he's very competent. In the meantime, you have me. I will assist in any way I can, even if we do not have on basic term at a time. Good, Lieutenant returns. You've not passed out from it. Perhaps I was worried for nothing. He was afraid that it would overwhelm me and just destroy me. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work? That was fucking insane, Kim. Yes, well, the rest of us have dealt with it for thousands of years, so you'll have to deal with it too, the lieutenant thinks. This is why I didn't want you to know. Alright, let's get to work then. Good luck. Yeah, I can imagine, I don't know anything about reality. Coming back to this void that's slowly encroaching on people where reality itself breaks down and is demolished. That's fucking wild. What a thing to come back to. Anyway, well, now I have a fucking great understanding of the pale. Let's go to church. I can't imagine what else I yet need still in the church. And what are we? Small thing. Slit here. Is it a sewer? Light vanishes inside. Structure goes deeper under the earth. Kim, any idea what's down there? No idea. Could be connected to the sewer building around us. Think we might find Ruby down there. Might find her down somewhere. It's an old storm drain beneath Martinet. It's mostly collapsed. Her shell sewer system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building, but not in there. I hope not. What is in there? It's just a storm drain. Alright, well, like I said, we'll get into the building when we get into the building. I need my gun first. I'll probably have to read a big old book. Or maybe this pail thing will take me, you know, 10 hours. That would help out. I also tried to walk, but, you know, I run everywhere when I double tap. And I still can't give her the figurine for whatever reason. I want to know how I give her the figurine.
Yes, what is it?
Logic. Low. Oh, great. Investigated the Doom commercial area. Okay, I'll leave you for right now. That's intellect. I need my logic outfit, which... Yeah, that's already logic. It's at +3. I think I can do a little bit better for logic in some way. Half-light, drama, pain. I swear I've got one other thing for logic. That is unfortunately very low. Oh, yeah, there's that shirt. Is that it? I think I've got my logic glasses on. Yep. I'm pretty sure that was it for the logic outfit. Yeah, no, everything else is, Well, +4 to logic. I can smoke a cigarette. If I can find 2 more orbs, I'll level up. Hold on, let me go do that. I saw one outside. I do like the church. Church is bumpin' music. You don't need your gun per se. As I said, it's preferable. You have it. You can confront Ruby without it. But I want it. There's the level up. Right, into logic. And we'll smoke a quick cigarette. And my health continues to be awful. I'll probably find something to do while I wait to get my gun. Hopefully, once I have my gun, I can still, like, investigate the church. Or not the church. My plan is grab the gun at, like, 2200 and then confront Ruby.
Yes, what is it?
58! Ooh, I really want to do this. What do I have? I have 7. It needs to be 16, and I have a plus... So whatever I roll, I have a +7, and then an extra +2. So 9 for 16. So 5 or better will get me there. That's pretty good odds, honestly. I don't know if 58 is accurate, per se. Because I feel like 5 or better is still... Like, that should be better than 58%, right? On dice, there's only 3 ways you can roll a 4, 2 ways you can roll a 2, and 1 way, or 2 ways you can roll a 3, and 1 way you can roll a 2. So... hit me with it. Alright, yes, there we go. Tell me about this, void business, or this pail. You don't have to. You already have a long time ago. How? The thoughts formed in you somewhere in a long-forgotten discussion behind a kitchen table in the evening light. And a woman, she was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo, and she was smoking. Sunya, it's the origin... Oh. Of the pail. What? The swallow. It's how it starts. It's a baby pail. But she looks up and down. There's fear in her eyes. Kind of possibility. But the pail isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge. That comforts her. Look up first. We're 20 meters from the very edge. The pail is only in effect a transition between the world and that. She looks back into the darkness under the nave, and then back at you. Pales on any effect. Then what is that? It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. It's less than nothing. The final rest state of reality. Imagine if all of this never was, and the pail is curdling milk? Gradient. But the gradient, it's clearly not started yet. We're here and the pail is not. One day when it's larger, it will be. I understand the theory of the pail where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes like a cancer of the mold erupting at points inside the world. This is one of those points. Oh. According to this, how long? Until it starts swallowing? It's already started, starting with sound and information, causing data loss in East Enceladian font. Have you considered why it's formed in a church and also when or how it might have started, or if it has other effects? In addition to the sound and data, I also have a question since we're piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious at how a detective of the RCM knows how to think this. Informed church for around it. Of course. A pinewood sarcophagus, or she looks at the words, a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers, acting as an instinctual level or religious practices we've forgotten. I have considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of Revachol settlement. Most of them were burned down from the revolution or repurposed before during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but some of them might. Black grain hanging in the air. All the failed businesses in the area, the failure of Martinet. I think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events, even, say, software development. Yes, even the revolution was defeated here. I mean, kind of entrepreneuric history. All failed business idea, there's something wrong here. No reaching, people fail on their own. I told the producers we need to move to a normal office building with anemones, but no, the artists liked the milieu, the writers liked the history. You mean Pelicence and the Dice Maker? There's almost no one left when we packed up. Just the Dice Maker. I don't think I should tell people. I don't think Nez playing fair in this game. I mean, both of them deserve to know, obviously. Then go to them. She smiles, suddenly encouraging. I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know. An amateur entrepreneutic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add. This is very interesting, but I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess, one that's going to be proved. One day the world will all be like that tomb-leader hole. She falls silent, wind blowing through the church, stained glass, clearing the rooms. Cold and moist. I'm going to leave that out, but the rest, some of it I can start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but maybe you'll certainly sound mad. One more thing. Maybe a club for the young music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. Yeah, that's still insane, but then again, so am I. Club's the only thing keeping this place, the rest of reality, together. I mean, actually, I think about it, maybe it's dangerous. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, once the light is on the universe, it will never go out. Thank you, Egghead. Now, let's leave it at that, shall we? We have unentroponetic detection to perform in the district. Yep. I have one more mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the doomed commercial area's electronic doorbell. It's a recording, isn't it? I'm calling an answering machine? I figure when, it repeated the message, it was just an answering machine. That creepy woman. We were wondering about her when we worked there, but I'd completely forgotten about it ever since. Must be entrepreneuric crosstalk, the one you get in radio long-distance calls. Now it makes sense. The pail was right on the doorstep. Incredible. So also explain, when do we get it on the priest radio all the time? Crosstalk? It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through the pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, the voice of a former lover, an echo an event that took place 100 years ago. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom these memories belong to. You can hear anything. Thanks for explaining it to me. Well. Crazy. I suppose I'll go have a quick chat with Dice Maker and Palisades, whatever her name is. Ugh, the fucking walk-run thing. So annoying. Mazut. To Zam backwards. Who'd have thought? You know, when she was like, ooh, to the doomed commercial area, I've got charms and shit, I thought she was full of crap. Turns out there was something there. Wasn't quite right what she was saying, but hey, there was something there. Maybe this cryptid thing... I mean, it's getting more and more likely with this whole everything that's going on in this game. This game's wild. I think we can agree on that. This game is wild, to put it mildly. Revachol is pronounced Revachol. Orange is pronounced Oraye. Oranje. Oranje. Clasier.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Yeah, about that. What do you mean the actual source? Are you talking about the third presence? Yeah, the president's the entity, malicious energy, whatever you want to call it. My investigations discovered 2 millimeter hole, 2 millimeter entropanetic hole in reality. That's the source of the Doom, both commercial area and Martinet. What? A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with the Pale. An origin point of sorts. Would have to explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinet. Man, what he's saying is, hello, Pro Team G1. What's up? Man, what he's saying is true. We found an entropanetic anomaly in a small pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good. But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my store from that? He's too afraid to even say a word. Well, you can't protect it. Not against the Pale. Close this shop, drag it as far away as possible. You can protect it with hope by refusing to give up. Hypnotic dance music. That seems to be working. I spent too long in this quest as it is. Protect it with hope, refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past by building a church place of worship around the thing. You're right, officer. I don't want to startle the woman. Did I miss much? Well, I mean, I'm on, like, day 4, and my 2 goals at this point are get my gun and find Ruby, so... Yeah, I'd say you've missed a lot. Not gonna lie. Ahem. You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in school and making friends, shook her daughter, quietly studying. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some cellulite hope catchers around here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be right if I can just find them. Whatever gives you hope. Thank you for your help. In any case, you're welcome to come back here anytime. By the way, once again, sorry about breaking your door down. I feel a little bit bad about that. Not enough to, you know, do anything, but it's all good, Pro team. In other news, I recently got affiliated, so now you can subscribe, throw bits my way, and there's emotes for you. It's good fun times. I can't lift it again. Damn. I was hoping I could lift it again. Oh, and I have a sword. I don't know if you were here for the sword bit, but I've got a sword. Right now I'm talking to a dice maker about a hole in the world that is slowly eating away at all of reality. I think I found the actual source of the curse. You mean the curse that I'm spared because I live just outside its meteor's reach? It's been more complicated than I first thought it would be. I'm listening. So, yeah, there's a 2 millimeter hole in reality located in a church in the other side of Central Canal that I think is related to the Pale. Excuse me, 2 millimeter hole in reality? This can't be true. Afraid it is, ma'am. Suna Lukenin killed, former lead programmer of Fortress. Accident made the discovery. Suna's involved with this. She appears to take this in while your chattering from her headphones continues unabated. So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area it's cursed, it's the entire world. Just looking outside the window where the daylight's in the yard. What? No, I wouldn't go so far as to say the entire world is doomed. Just Martinet. She looks at you with a rueful smile and takes a look around. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to fully understand it. Well, sucks to be you. 2mm hole of the pale, just chilling out there, huh? Very odd. I mean... what else am I gonna say to the woman? She runs a dice shop. This is her address. She's living in a chimney pretty much rent-free. She's got an excellent setup going on. And now she finds out that reality is being eaten away from around her. Not the best, you know? There's not a lot of, nice, cheerful, happy things going on in her life at the moment. Find the murder weapon. Determine where the shot came from. Dead body on the board. Oh, I need to look into this. Right, the Jamrock Library. Here I was being like, oh, what am I going to do now? Maybe she's smoking good shiz, though. I mean, is she on drugs? Did we determine that? I don't remember if we ever determined if she was on drugs or not. She might be. Who knows? She has, I think she has drugs, but it was unclear if whether that was for dice or for, like, actual recreational use. Yeah, Jamrock Library. Central Jamrock Public Library on the line. Already introduced you to their librarian. Right. Central Jamrock Library, how may I help you? Looking for information that you can provide me about Billy Majang, a reader. Billy Majang, you say. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Time passes. On Monroe Drive in Central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk flames. Far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into a radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback. Yes, here we are. Are you still there? You can hear him fiddle with the printout. Found Billy Majang's home address. Is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately. There, 2-port have a phone line. Yeah, that's great. Here we go. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. That's all. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Any other information? It says here they returned their last book a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Well, that's alright. Happy could help. Goodbye, officer. No, that's it. And close the door. Alright, well, that's the apartment buildings where, our smoker friend hangs out, right? Or hung out with his Sunday friend. The smoking man on the balcony. That guy. If I'm not mistaken, it is in here. Okay, well, that's the smoking man's apartment. That's where I came from. That's literally the only other door I can interact with. So by process of elimination, what's up? Yep, there it is. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon? What's in it? Oh, right. Should we discuss this before we move on? What should we expect? All right, let's talk this through. You hear some light footsteps in what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio. Chances are that whoever's going to greet us is somehow related to the deceased. This means our job here is to deliver the death notification as well as identify the body. Now, delivering a death notification is a follower. Thank you, pro team. Yeah, shrewd negotiator, you. Great to have you on board. Now then, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of the job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this? I'll be monitoring reactions, act as necessary. You're gonna let me handle this? All right. Maybe I should throw some empathy clothes on first. Just, you know. Do you have any advice on how to tell her? Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't. Let's turn around. And we can't. Someone has to deliver the news. Let's go. has only made it harder. Here comes the pain. Leave. Yeah, no, I wanna put on my empathy outfit first. Nothing says empathy like a brown trench coat and some dark glasses. Yep, the Jamrock biker cop sunnies. Very empathetic, don't you know? And who could possibly look at me and think that guy's not empathetic when I'm wearing my stylish luxury Mesk Bangers red Borgs, am I right? Of course I am. But that might be all, might not be all. Who could find me unempathetic? That's it. Okay. Something smells good. Oh, yes. Knock.
Hello? Who is it?
Is this Billy Majang's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside. Tidying up nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Do. Don't run. Take it slow when exploring the apartment. Be respectful. Means I have to double click now since the game insists on package of humanitarian aid microwave. Insists on having me run everywhere when it's like buckwheat and onions around here. Excuse me, I'm taking a look around. Windows covered in old newspaper. Can't they afford curtains? This music is very near, if anyone's ever played that. I'm getting serious Near vibes. Textbook from high school. And posters of contemporary pop stars. Great, kids. That'll make this so much easier. Telling her she's husband or brother or whatever is dead.
Hello, I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee. I was supposed to get some tomorrow.
About that. The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses, busy cleaning them in a handkerchief. You're on your own here. Thanks, but I'm alright. This is about Victor, my husband. He's in some kind of trouble again. I can pick him up from the station if that's what she stops her. I was trying to read answers from your face. Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news. Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just Victor often gets in all kinds of trouble. How can I help? Empathy. Oh, well, Kim is here, and I kept my composure. I'm wearing my empathy clothes. Let me do some drugs real quick, and I'll get back to you. You live here with Victor, your husband, right? It's just me, Victor, and the kids. We have 2 daughters, Jean and Jolie. And how old are they? 16 and 18. Okay, so they're not like 4 and 5. I mean, this isn't great, but it's better than, as bad as it could have been. Where's everybody? Girls are staying at a friend's place tonight. Victor is out. Well, is visibly out. Where? He has a problem with drinking, and so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the Pox drinking with his friends. Sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up. I mean... What was he supposed to do in the library? Return a book of mine. Why? Why all these questions, detective? Did he... was it The Glinting Curve by M. Thibault? Yes, she becomes unsettled. There's something I have to tell you. Let me just do some drugs real quick. Where is empathy? Empathy. 1 second. Imagine a guy came into you with bad news and he's like, excuse me 1 second. Oh, okay. Now then, where were we? Empathy. 5 and 2, huh? I have +3 from items. Alright, well, it was, Psyche, I want to say? Yeah, Psyche. Which means, oh, I'm almost out of this stuff. That's a shame. This is good stuff. And my health is criminally low. Oh, God. Now then, ahem. Kim is here, kept composure, identified the library card. Oh, okay, so I can... Hold on, there might be another path I can go down. Where's everybody? Out where? Yeah, about that. What was the name of the library? Jamrock, I see. Yeah. I remember what he was wearing. Old leather jacket. Describe it. It's just your average brown leather jacket. Bought it as a teenager. Inner lining. Yes, the lining was hand-sewn blue. Tried to make it thing more weatherproof since he was running around in the middle of winter. Something else I have to tell you. Ahem. Okay, yeah, that made it way easier for me. Yeah, listen about your, dead body. Done this before, keep your focus. Do I just say he's dead? Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majang, was found dead in the Martinet Boardwalk. Great and terrible spike, blood freezes in her veins. Your husband, Victor Majang, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss. Oh. Oh, but he was just... She looks at the kitchen table, 2 cigarette butts are still in the ashtray. He was alive. He was there. I understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that my partner and I, points to you, are here for you. If you have any questions, take your time. What happened to him? It was an accident. He fell through the boardwalk and hit his head. Was he drunk? Alcohol may have played a role, yes, I see. And you just found him laying in the cold? How long have you been there? If you say 2 days, it will be etched to your mind forever. What about the artwork in this game? Yeah, the artwork is very, particularly these. These always stand out to me, like the thoughts I can, look at. Like, just very... I don't even know how to describe them. Very H.R. Geiger-y. Very impressive. Very expertly done. It couldn't have been long. She blinks her eyes, welling tears. Her hands start searching for something in the pockets of her dress. Here, Lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. The unique art style really helps it stand out. Not so much in the 3D modeling of the world, but very much in, like, the drawings and the profiles. Is there someone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you? No, I need to tell my girls. Burns like acid. God, should I call them? I don't know. Should I tell them to come home? No, give them a day. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared tomorrow. Good, that's probably the right thing to do. Thank you. Nods with wretched expression. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? We've taken him to the city morgue. Old Coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange a funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information. If there's anything else the RCM can do for you, no, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... She rubs her face, cheeks, fingers over cheeks that become numb. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if... These are the last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Alright, she starts to shake. I'm very sorry. We should step outside. Just the library card by the door and leave. Well, that wasn't funny or, like, wacky, heartfelt, dealing with the entropic state of mind in any sort of way. That was just sad. It was like a real police case we just did. And now I'm depressed. I mean, yeah, great, I did well. Could have done more. You did enough. Can't save the world. Yeah, so what now? I'll call the station when we're finished for the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it. That's it. We should get back to the case. Let's go. Well, she probably would have appreciated hearing the news from a guy who wasn't wearing a beanie hat and wielding a sword. I'm just saying, you know. Probably could have been a little bit more tactful, if I'm being 100% honest. Clothes do make the man, after all. Which is why I'm wearing battle armor! Anyway, well, now that I'm depressed, do I confront Ruby at this point, or do I somehow wait 10 hours? I'm really kind of running out of things to do to put off confronting Ruby. But I want my gun. Offer figure to Doris Day. What an odd task to give yourself, but here we are. No idea how I can do that. Split a kilo with Kuno. Oh yeah, I need to figure that out. Oh, Vanna, yeah, help Egghead with the beat. This may take a while. Oh, that sounds great. Let's help Van Eyck with his beat. To church, everyone. We've got to make it even funkier. Maybe once, like, it's even funkier and the void's going and everything, I can, like, find a way to offer the figurine to the goddess. Who knows? Probably the devs. What the fuck was going through the devs' mind when they made this? This is a weird, like, huge, very well done. To make something this big and involved and also have it be, like, freaking awesome, immense amounts of talent and love went into this. So, good on them. I think this won Indie Game of the Year, Best Indie Game, something like that, at the Twitch Game Awards, which I find to be completely ridiculous and a sham anyway, but, you know. They might be getting better. I haven't really paid too much attention to them after the one where, like, they decided to... First of all, they gave most anticipated game to, I think, Death Stranding when fucking Last Guardian was on the list, which was absolutely ridiculous. And secondly, for Best Indie Game, they put, like, Undertale and Rocket League in the same category, which are two very different games and have no business being compared to each other. And for Best Fighting Game, they gave it to Smash Bros., which is an awful fighting game. It's a fine party game, but as a fighter, it's awful. They're very bad at acknowledging, like, fighting games.
Good morning! Yeah!
Interfacing. Oh, shit. Hey. See ya. I gotta put on my interfacing outfit, which is at +2 already. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, that's just the gloves. Okay, so maybe I have more interfacing on something else. Savoir-faire. Composure. Savoir-faire again. Encyclopedia. Looking for that big old yellow physical interfacing. I don't think I'll be able to pass this one. This one is stupid difficult. Take some drugs, of course. Perception, interfacing, just gloves. Is it really just the fucking gloves? God damn it, it's just the gloves. Son of a... Okay, well, with drugs, that'll put me at, was it 28 right now? So I think it bumps me to 42 when I take the drugs to boost physicality. Okay. Let's just take a quick bit of speed here. Woo, baby! Yeah, morale's damaged. I don't mind too much. 42! Okay, so I have +7. What? First of all, what is it? 16. I have +7 already. +1 from that. So I have +8. It needs to be a 16. So I'm good at math. Hold on. I need 8? That's not good at all. Bad odds. Bad. I'd prefer at least a 7. That's huge odds. 7's the most common. Do I really need an 8 or higher? Yeah, fuck. I need an 8. But I... why are there lungs on your belt buckle? Lungs are for love. Why would lungs be for love? Dolores Day was anointed innocence. Her lungs started glowing through her body. Love for the world, and she yelled back. She loved it back. Yeah! Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Love! Suddenly, in a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. The strange damaged feeling grows on and on, because I've never loved someone like you before. Oh, well that healed some morale. Thanks. What was the crazy sound we heard before? It was awesome and scary, very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all. What happened? It sucks up all the air in the mix until the only thing left. It starts compressing itself and everything around it completely fills the headscape. Extreme! Inside your chest, your heart beats still with after effects of sound. Imagine if you could harness the power, making it pulse. What if it's the answer to Van Eyck's Jam? We could use the sound for the bass. Ooh, but how? That improve it at all? Nope. I was really hoping that improved it. Damn. Well...
Good morning!
I want to pass this is the problem. What's my experience? 54. And this is... Is it interfacing? Yeah, damn it. Okay. Well, give it a shot. Nope, damage morale. Shit. Check failure. 4. Of course it was a 4. Always shitty when I need it to be good. And then when it's like 97%, it's like having 11. Thanks. Whereof one cannot speak, one ought to remain silent. Now it's locked. I need to put skills into interfacing. Oh boy. Well, anything else? Get a reality lowdown. How have I not done that? Confront the pigs. That's at 10. The missing insect case. Right, I have to ask Kuno about that. Ruby in the village. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can do that, I suppose. Maybe the washerwoman knows her. Okay. Down to the village. Oh, washerwoman, you're right there. I completely... eyes glazed over her. I saw the hobos and I was like, past them, right?
Our tenant, the policeman.
Yeah, have you seen Ruby?
I hope the waves
Haven't
don't
seen anyone
pick
lately.
you up at night.
Because she's blind,
What
which
could
seemed to
I
have
help
forgotten.
you
But you know who I'm talking about. In my little cinderblock town, I know what goes on around here. She's being evasive. She knows everything. There was a murder in Martinet. She might be a suspect who would appreciate the help. Would you now? She turns to him. I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. It's like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just needed to get her to come out. No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you're just arriving by yourself, like a raven plucking at a window glass. Enough of this. You better start talking right now. This shit's important. This shit, her eyes go white with cataracts. Her eyes white with their cataracts look at you. I'm not going to work for you just because you've got a potty mouth. I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway. Should look around your shack. Maybe she rented out to the others too? Alright. Thanks, Logic. I appreciate that. Well, that's new. As you look at the floorboard in the corner, it's clear it's not quite on level with the others. Move the board aside. The hollow space underneath is dark and damp. You can barely make out sand and sawdust. What's in here? Nothing particularly catches your eye. Looks like reeds. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea. Or through the sand and sawdust. Imagine I just leave like, no, I don't want to stick my hand in there. Stick your hand in and start to combing through the sand. Dry, not like the outside. Fine dust, and then something hard wrapped in paper. 9mm bullet. Small cylindrical object. It's a bullet. Floorboard doesn't care, but maybe the washerwoman does. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops. Great. So now a gun really would be a good idea if Ruby's got ammunition. Alright, you.
Our tenant, the policeman.
So why is there a bullet?
I hope the waves
God
don't
damn that
pick
girl.
you up at
And
night.
without anger,
What could I
a
help
long,
you
harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure. A bullet, the lieutenant turns to you, and you give a little nod. You didn't put it there, did you? She did. It's not a question he asked her. Gone and hid things in there. She's usually a good tenant, not that stupid one either. Rented the room to her? Yes, I lent my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear we're all welcome. We welcome all kinds of people here. When was this? Came by Friday, on Monday, left in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl? That's for the police to find out. Heard she's a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior? Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She'd fit in that way. But I knew her only to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset. She isn't what you call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the Caminure life, but I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do. Why do you think she left the bullet there? Did she have any technical equipment with, like, a radio? Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions that she'd made. Although, I guess she was pretty handy with mechanical and technical stuff, even fixed the heater in the shack. Should be thankful for that, yeah, actually. Maybe simply have kept the equipment somewhere else. Why think she left a bullet here? How would I know? She doesn't go around toting a gun. You could ask her about your hunch if there was a desperate measure. I have a possible explanation in mind. I do tell. It's an exit plan. Exit from what? The world. And stops writing for a moment, looks at you, then the old woman. No, she's a fighter. Maybe. Not a quitter. Some like you sometimes get, son. Alright, shut up. Physical instrument. Is the room exactly where she left it? I cleaned it like I always do. Anything else in there? No. She like. Good company, knows how to talk to an old woman, rubs her cold hands together. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation, so I appreciate that about her. Talked to you during her last stay. No, she was mostly silent this time, kept to herself. What do you mean? She tries not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room. Left Monday. Early with the dogs around 8. Where'd she go? Oh. I don't know, further up the coast. Tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on the door squeak like a cat in heat. Woke me up. Heard her rushing through. Those heavy boots headed up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like she knows the back of her own hand. You only just arrived. I wouldn't worry about that. Man, I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet? Tahiti, perhaps. But that place is huge. Further up the coast we go, then. Are you sure you wouldn't rather stay here and get a nice cozy fire going? Seems like a better idea to me. The Feld electrical mural. You feel like you should go and look at it again. A step closer this time. She seems to mean... Oh, one thing. If you do find her, please go easy on her. She seems to me it's an honest plea. She's a good girl, whatever she's gotten herself mixed up into. I'll keep it in mind. It's only... Not even one. God, I want the gun so bad, but I can't get it until... Clearly what I'm meant to do is go confront Ruby, but I really want my damn gun. I imagine there will be like a very obvious sort of point where I'll be confronting Ruby like in a second. Or I'll be confronting Ruby or about to confront Ruby and I can make the decision there. Electrical R and D. A step closer. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in the wall that are crackling and will soon fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of edifice. There's something in the wind, something that's only way to go forward is to fail first. What? Could Ruby be in there? In there she could, or she could be in the identical ruin over there, or that boat shack in the church tower. Shivers impossible. Is it impossible? Found the empty trap, went on a date, okay, established the nightclub, discovered the anomaly and the death notification. Seems like I got pretty good odds there, Shivers. Look at that. Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There's no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the weeds. Wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is a silent tome. What was I even attempting to do here? Talking to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen did not. And you now know that you're just standing there with your hands falling at your side. Well, thanks. She could be anywhere. How do we find her? How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of this village, a place on the peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas in our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography at least. And there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Also, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector, go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, and enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village. If that fails, if we don't find her, then if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that. Looks behind him, dark red box crumbling across the chasm. Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can come back here and talk to the wind again. Look into what you've got going on. Fuck you. Maybe I'll do it again. Suddenly, there's a sigh carrying the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you with her breath, flowing through it. Where does it go? It's through the collapsed roof, flowing down the concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust and stairs, and there on the beach below the boardwalk, the winding terminals, a whisper away. What's happening? She's down there. I think she's down there. Okay, why? The wind told me. Just takes it in stride. That's why I love Kim. He's down for anything. So how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically. Finally, my time to shine. There's a ladder. Perhaps we can climb it. Yeah. Enter through the roof. Perhaps you can climb them. We're not climbing them. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70. Well, we've established I'm like 75, so... There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break in if the ladder fails. But what if I want to try the ladder? Oh, the pipe. Okay. Rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing. Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. Assess the situation. Distance between the remaining rung is rather wide. You'd have to use mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and peeling rust and razor sharp. Issue the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's off the ground and you're, what, 180? 190. I'm a giant. I'm actually 200 centimeters. Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind is pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder instead, what if you do something more subtle? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this. I was wondering what was slightly more, like, am I going to hop up on the bench and then use the ladder? Astral projection. What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport? What? Lieutenant stares at you stone-faced. Teleportation is not a thing. Come on, Kim. Where's your adventurous spirit? This really has nothing to do with adventure. We're dealing with basic physics here. Wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, yes. It could hurt. A lot. What does he know? You know what? Tiago climbing. Oh, the dude in the church. All right. We got this, boys. Time to teleport to the roof. 3, really? All right. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to do is do it. Zoot zap pow crinkle! It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence. Oh my god, I can't believe it! Bam! Find yourself on the roof having mastered the art of physical displacement. I did it, Kim! I teleported! I just saw you climb the ladder! You just climbed it like a regular person! No, Kim. Kim, I teleported. Please. You think you saw me climb the ladder. No, not like a regular person. Like a phase spider! The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear, "Never mind, find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if you think the suspect is hiding in there." Yo, I just teleported, guys. Next level shit. Everyone better watch out. I'm a superstar cop on the edge who can goddamn teleport. Stone Falls, it's a long way down. I rolled a 3. Unbelievable. Well. Glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Can I walk, please? Jesus. I want to... Like that. I want to take it slow and grab things like... Yeah, this postcard. Heal your health before confronting Ruby. I'm gonna be honest. Everything is... Like, inside my brain is screaming, you want the gun for... I pull my hair out of habit like this. And I've noticed it when watching these streams back. It looks really awkward. Take the flashlight out. Okay. Everything is screaming at me, get my stupid gun. So I'm probably going to actually, like, honestly wait and get my gun first. Besides, I need to find a door where Kim is. Right now. Oh, he's right here. Who's there? What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and get this door open. Hope no one dangerous heard that. Yeah, how'd you get in here? After you teleported up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk next to the drain pipe. It's possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before. He's quite proud of himself. Could have saved me the effort. At least now we have an exit. So let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages. It's about that exit. I need to buy drugs at the drugstore to heal my health. My precious, precious health. Yeah, there's a maintenance drain under there. How much am I doing on money? $24.74. That's not bad. And then there's the matter of actually getting my gun. We'll go in and confront Ruby. Now that the door's open, we'll go in and confront Ruby at, like, I don't know. Get my gun at 2200. 2201. Ruby time. That said, in order to get there, I'm probably just going to, like, sit on a bench and pass some time, so I'm not, you know, waiting around too long for it. Well, Kim's just there now. Alright, see you, Kim. We lost Kim. It was a blow to morale the day Kim decided to just stop following me, but you know, I understand we all have to go our own way at some point. Remember correctly, you can't rest on benches with Kim around. Oh, well. I lost him. Maybe he's, you know, with me here now. If that's not the case, then I'll just read books over and over again. That passes time. I know, because loading screens have told me. Yeah, I need... No, not the beer and cigarettes. I need, drugs. Health drugs, specifically. It's the one, yeah, for 3 health. I do save money this way, so I might as well get a few of these. Okay, there we go. I mean, I can try the bench thing, and like I said, if that doesn't pan out, I'll, go for the book option. I have a book. Let no one say I'm illiterate. Holy crap, it fixed itself. I can now double-click to run. Crazy. You can't read the same book over and over again to pass time. Motherfucker. We can sit on bench after we solve the murder. Let's go. You can revisit bench if you ever need to pass the time when Kitsuragi is gone. Well, shit. Hopefully the books I need won't take too... I won't need to buy too many books, then. I already have 1. What do we have? 16 days in the coldest of April. Feels heavy. Really just gonna click through. How long's the book? Flip through. Pages are thinner, quite small type, and tightly set. 600 pages. Start reading. We're not actually gonna read through the whole dang book. Read 10 more pages. Oh, what am I reading? Oh my god, what am I reading? Can't be worse than what you've already felt. Excruciating detail describes socioeconomic conditions that brought the people... Oh, shit. Well, this isn't good. Good stuff. Fucking loved this. Great. Well, that barely passed any time at all and wounded me. Sorry, some guy made a Game Boy version of Future... Check it out. I was planning on doing that, actually. That was going to be a surprise, like, extra little thing at the end of this. I was going to play the Game Boy version of this game. So thanks for ruining it! No, you're fine. But yeah, I am aware. I saw on some, like, on Steam, there was a big old update thing, and they, one of the things they talked about in the announcements was a bunch of different fan projects, including a dating sim, I think, and, a Game Boy version of this game. Which I saw the site for it, looked at a few little bits of it. It was really impressive. These are board games. I need books, damn it. They're on the shelf up there. We're back to single quick running, everyone. Don't worry. The game's fucked itself again. Dick Mullen. Hey, alright. What's with all the look-through display of books? Gotta get some of them. No idea. Okay, well, give me the books, damn it. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth now. Would you like a list of the books found on a shelf? Oh, no, I did want them. I want the books. Give me the books. I gotta kill time. Desperately. Any more? Dark Tide Turns. Reaction speed. Who's Dick Mullen? I know who this is. It was told to me. Mistaken identity. Why do you tell me this? Probably right. I'm a complicated guy. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I want to buy this Dick Mullen novel. Of course. Such violence. Well, time to read Dick Mullen, baby. Ahem. This is a big old thick book. Look at that. I like the cover. That's great. Very, very Psychonauts, a la the trench coat wearing secret agents who are, like, in disguise. One of the games can pass quite a bit of time if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. Thanks. Start reading. I'll do that after this. But also an extremely unprofessional, hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law. What is this? Mullen does the ass returns home where he passes out drunk. Oh. It's accurate in your case. I'm trying, at least. Give it time. You'll fall off the wagon sooner or later. Keep reading. I don't know. Yeah, let's chat with Kim about the book. No way. Nice. A dame. Now it's getting interesting. Tell me about the corrupt police captain. I want to hear about the son. Probably all of these will kill time, will they? Yeah, they will. Great. Excellent. What a fucking waste of my and the audience's time. Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer. How does Mullen expect to solve the case when he's sleeping with the witness? The lunatic. The madman. Not sure I'm happy about this, but maybe the story will turn it around. It's the name of the true killer. Always aim for the center of mass? Can't trust a dame. Fuck. Double fuck. I like this book review he's giving. Wait, I've got some questions first. Why does everyone close to Mullen wind up dead? Why does he become a detective in the first place? Was I not born to be a detective? This is wasting all of my time. Why bother solving crimes if the world is so evil? Alright, maybe not. There are parts that are worth saving. Friends and family. I've got Kim. Just make sure you don't lose him. You'll not find another like Kim. It's true in more ways than you know. I figured it all out. Detective, who killed Charlie Spillane and the Deonde Denu? Probably wasn't Dick Mullen. Love did them in. Communism killed them. That's the case I'm on. So it's either the art collector, the politician's twat son, or the dirty police captain. I don't think it would be the art collector. Or, sorry, I don't think it would be the police captain. He seems like he'd be a reoccurring character. I'm getting stupid into this. I don't think it would be the... So, pretty much is the art collector or the twat son? It's probably the twat son in a move where it's like he's going to have to go up against a politician and decide whether he's going to keep the career of the politician safe or risk it all. Could be, who knows? Only one way to find out. Finish the book. Furiously flipping through the pages, even though the books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You try to grab pages, they come loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough, they're gone. I'm reading so fast the pages flew out. Stupid old horse glue. Ah yes, they're not made to last. Perhaps this is a sign that you should get back to solving your own murder, eh, detective? We'll never know. Well, that was fun. And now it's only 4 hours until No, 22. Well, now it's 6 hours. That's better than, like, 12, or it was 10 hours away. Through the games. Anything that really catches my eye? A board game. 25 real. What the fuck? Okay, well, hit the pawn shop then. We're on a mission to waste as much time as we can so I can get my guns super quick. And then we'll... yeah, we'll confront Ruby before I end the stream. That way I can say something, like, noteworthy happened, right? Right. Like, normally I'm at my 3-hour mark, and I have to leave for work in about 2 hours, so... But then my weekend starts, because overnight's a bitch. I say overnight's a bitch. I really like the 410s shift. Especially overnight. No one's there. Very, very relaxed, very calming. I start my work week Monday night and end it Friday morning. It's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I have some stuff to sell. No, yeah, you don't need clothes. Check pockets. All right, let's see. I don't really need you. Production schedule, and you're $10 easy. So pawn that. What does that put my money at though? 19. So I need $6 more. $6. I got postcards. Next is the antique rifle. Oh, the gas can would do it. Kim would probably not appreciate. You're an empty cassette tape, 50 cents. Dice set for the sirens. I kind of want to. I want to keep Kim's pen. I want to keep the dice the dice maker lady gave me. That seems like it's important to the case. I bought this from him. So banged up fuel canister. I mean, maybe might be important though. Right? I'm 5 cents short. Are you goddamn kidding me? All right. I'm not gonna sell. Fascinating photo of a corpse here. Oh no, I don't like those objects. All right. Well, see ya. I'll find a nickel lying somewhere around, for God's sakes. Or you can buy books. Can't sell him the book now that I'm done with it, eh? Gotta be a fucking nickel laying about somewhere. You have how much money just spawns in? Fuck, here's an empty bag. I'll grab it and look for a bottle or something. Interact. Tools. The bag, yeah? I have a sword and a bag. What of it? 10 cents. There we go. How fucking points. Right, sell this bottle, buy a board game, kill some time, confront Ruby, end stream. Work out, go work. If time, play more Gato Roboto on my Xbox. Jump Jam's a popular magazine. Not to be confused with Shonen Jump, obviously. Alrighty. No, I sell to...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really...
Yeah, no, I don't care. I sell to this machine, right? Insert bottle. Yay, 10 cents. Now to spend all of my money on a board game. It's like real life. Except instead of board, they're video games. Speaking of, Watch Dogs Legion, hopefully starting Sunday. If not, I can't imagine this game will take yet another stream after tomorrow. So, you know, Watch Dogs Legion still on Sunday, or, you know, Monday at the absolute latest. Point is, I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion, followed by Yakuza 7. Like a dragon. Anyway. Okay. So is this a tool I can equip, or can I interact with it? Hey, let's interact. Examine the box. Text underneath 3rd edition mega setting. Look at the back. Back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Werrell. Leave behind the Isolas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal... It might, depending on how much progress you will make tomorrow. Well, I mean, I'm doing Ruby today, so... I don't know. No idea what happens after that. Can your band of adventurers save the world? Yes, ready to take on this challenge. Exactly, Spirit. All you have to do is read the intricate rulebook, study the assortment of maps, unfold illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. Oh, so much to do. Look at the map. Forest, hills, lakes. Yeah, that all sounds very time-consuming. Let's read about this Welkin. Elf-type creatures. Ooh, the Dowager. Or Dwauger. Yeah, Dwauger. Oh, the humans, you say? Ah, the fairy folk. Pygmies? Dice. Ooh, take the dice. Figurines. Ooh. Interesting. A communard. What? What's so interesting about that? Figurine is not part of the World game set. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process. Does this mean we can't play? I have a feeling the figurines are more their set scene than anything else. Take the figurine. Well, now I have a revolutionary figurine. But I want to play. What? How do I play? Look at the booklet. Quick glance, fantastical. Read about. What the hell? How do I play this damn game? Look at the map. Read about humans, fairy folk. There's a ton of reading here, and it seems I can just keep rereading stuff. Does it not actually let me play the game? Because that would be super disappointing. Shake the box. Right. Enough inspecting. Put the box away. But I wanted to play it. Do I have to be, like, at a table or something? Also, yeah, I can keep rereading. Time is very much skipping forward whenever I say, look at booklet, read about Welkin. Yeah, now it's 7:50. It skips ahead appropriately. The fairy folk, the pygmies, booklet. Just keep doing this over and over again. I'm really getting into this fucking lore of the game. Oh, good, the homosexual underground. Hold on. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, we have to be done here. There was another game that you could play if I remember correctly. Well, I spent money on this one. Damn it. Why is that the image for the homosexual underground? I don't get it. Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Good advice. Feels like it's about time to do that. You've thought about this for 8 hours. Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality. I'm sure he'd appreciate it, unless you've already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain, but for your own sake, please say you didn't. I haven't. It's possible to get Kim killed? Obsessing about other people's sexuality?
Yes?
Kim, I have big news. Tell Kim about how you're no longer obsessed with people's sexuality. Oh, okay. I've managed to stop obsessing about my own sexuality. New skill point. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it. Yes. Just one thing, though. What? Are you becoming a part of the homosexual underground, Kim? Are you part of the homosexual underground? You didn't stop at all, did you? You're obsessed about other people's sexualities now. Yeah, but am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work. Alright, fair enough. Hey, instead of wasting everyone's time reading, I can actually now put this skill point into interfacing, I'm pretty sure. And speak with Egghead again. Give that another shot. So let's do that, instead of just reading this damn board game over and over again. So Kim's gay. Good on him. We can be canon husbandos. I do like that. Kim, I've stopped obsessing about sexuality. Great. Yep, definitely not thinking about it anymore. Good. Think about the case. Yes, sir. Just one thing. What? Are you gay? You fucking haven't changed a bit. Yes, I'll spare you another 20 hours thinking about it. I like that he acknowledges I have to really put the screws to the old brain and figure it out. Now then, interfacing. Maybe I need more people to play the game with me. Like, I can, if I go to the Whirling Rags at the table or something, I can talk the, like, Hardy Boys into playing a game with me. Yeah, but Ixnay on the running! What's wrong with you?
Good morning! Yeah!
Yeah, okay, so it's interfacing. Whoops, my bad. And boom. Oh, it's still locked. Hold on, goodbye. Oh, right, and I need drugs. Excuse me, one moment. Where's my speed? There it is. Cool, baby. This is gonna feel great. Oh, God, yes. Baby! Egghead.
Good morning! Yeah!
All right. 58, let's do this! Hell yeah! Okay. Side chain the beat. What does that mean? Listen, you can use the compressor. If speaking with Egghead doesn't pass enough time, you can reread your case files. Yeah, I mean, I figured that out by now. It's compressing either auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of signal, and the aux side tape input... Okay, yeah, we get it. I understand how it works. Side chaining, you say? He turns down the music. Nice little detail that he actually did. Puts his headphones to his eyes grow wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss. Total silence. Hey, what did Egghead do, cop? Did you break him? Just wait and see. Are you ready, posse? Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat. 'Twas born ready, Egghead. Very loud. Audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on stage, intensely waving his hand in the air. Doesn't sound that different, honestly. What's going on? This melody and the way the bass flow together is unnatural. Your body is taking a beating from low frequencies crashing over you. It makes you feel alive again. This one is for the Anonic generation. Introducing the ultimate sound. We've tamed the sound, made it our own. God damn, this dance club idea just might work out. Alright, well. That's that. I didn't pass enough time at all. Alright, well, interact. I think it's in tools, actually. My old case file. Oh, I forget that has stats. Hold on. What? Well, I'll look at the stats again. Read case file. I'm just clicking the same space over and over again, progressing. I even changed my answer. I think I keep being like, oh, remove it, it's wrong, but don't blame... Oh, wait. No, it's 22, not 20. Get there soon. 2058. It's getting there. 2113, music's getting funkier. Harder core. Alright, I can revisit this later. It's 2213. What exactly, hold on, what does this do, per se? Tools. Less authority, but more Inland Empire and empathy. Okay, so I should remember that for empathy. Alright, now I'm going to a woman who calls herself the Pigs to get my gun back. I probably want, like, I don't know, authority or some shit, right? I mean, I've got my boots on. It's pretty authoritative. Oh, I should dress the part, though. Like, cop, RCM jacket. Or, maybe I should, I am wearing the armor. Get the hat on. Put on a tie that doesn't suck. All of these ties are awful, except you. What do you do? Shivers. Yeah, alright. Yep. Cool. What are these trousers? Kingdom of Conscience. Right. Those are the only other pants I have. Good lord. Oh no, I've got track pants. Of course, of course. Well, alright then. Let's get my gun. And then we'll burst in on Ruby. And then that'll end the stream. Up to the boardwalk. I think I found her.
Put your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles herself to the notice as you reaching for a megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now. Show me your hands right now.
Scavenged battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. I don't even know. I'm not phased at this point. Her hand is trembling from a sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Please drop the firearm immediately.
Kim, calm down. Everett said it wasn't loaded, right? Shouldn't be here. Something's wrong with her. She's completely out of control. What should we do, Kim? Raise your hands. Take it easy, ma'am. This saber is only decorative. It's not to threaten you. What should we do, Kim?
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up.
Easy, ma'am.
Failure
Take
to
it easy.
comply. Suspect is displaying aggression.
Eyes bulge with terror.
Officer under duress. Officer under duress.
Veins protrude on her forehead.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
Not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer administers street justice at her own peril. That one extra leg with a baton or extra knee strike above what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Oh yeah, no, she seems perfectly unset off at this moment, Kim. What the fuck is wrong with you? Situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing. Hand-eye coordination. This is the pigs. Well, perhaps I should steady myself. Solve this peacefully. Officer in need of assistance. Suspect at large. Get on the ground. Let's just talk. Identify yourself. This is the goddamn police. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest. Magnesium. Dramamine. It's not getting better. Are you on drugs? Confiscation. Contraband. Restriction access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised. I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here. Where are the police? Back up! Back up! Backup status unconfirmed. Yeah, back her up. Right up against the boxes and just do some sexual healing. Really, electrochemistry? Now is not the time. Stop, for the love of God, don't. Baby, you know who it is. Everyone knows. What a fucking way to throw someone off their game, though. Oh my god, fuck up. Yeah, but that's not my name. Damn it. Alright, fine. No, I need Mr. Monrad Garrett. Aggravated assault, man down, officers in pursuit. What situation, Lieutenant? Law enforcement compromised, impersonating a police officer. Which is right, and I am impersonating. Of course we're really cops. Look, white rectangles. White rectangles. License registration. License registration. Probably should have shown her the badge. Well, hand-eye coordination. I don't think I can leave, per se. This seems like an extreme situation. Why is Pennsylvania calling me? I'll be ignoring that. Oh, not a good time to fail. Frantic and confused. Teetering under all that gear. It's an opening. If you move fast, Lieutenant's got her in his sights. Gun, I'm coming. I'm gonna fail. Sure, you're you, but how do we end this? She's not just gonna let you leave. I gotta go for it. Suicide bite. In your peripheral vision, Lieutenant releases left half-squeeze trigger. God. I almost blew her head off as he exhales. But what's this? The old one looks treacherous weapon. This is police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Well. What is this? Why did you sell me this? Grab the gun right now. It's your only chance. Pick up the gun. No one cares anymore. Her voice has grown fainter. Why would they cheat me like this? Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her. Nobody's ever around. Nobody comes to visit me. Yeah, I wonder why. Anything happened to her? She's in stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Understood. We just arrest her? I don't think there's any need for that in her current state. Without the gun, she isn't really a threat. Could let Titus know. It's a perfect problem for the low. I'll do it in the morning. I was really hoping I could give her a station slip. That would be a waste of paper. I mean, look at her. Yeah, Tice seems like a man for the job. I don't endorse the Hardy Boys. Tice is the man for the job. Do it in the morning. Please leave the radio on. Yeah, I'll do that. Be sure I do that. I got my gun! Can I equip it? Is it a tool? It is a tool. Equip it when times are most dire. Bam! I got 2 bullets, baby. I have a sword and a gun. What is this thought? I think my hand recognizes my gun. The sun was out in Jamrock just so long ago. Alright, great. I'm fully armed. I have a sword and I have a gun. Let's get in and confront this Ruby. I definitely mean no harm with my combat gear and police hat. It'll all be perfectly okay. Oh, on health points? Put points into endurance! Well, thank you. I just might. I won't, because I have plenty, but, you know, I just might. Now then, where are the stairs down? That's the stairs up. Ah, back there. Oh, a new coat. Suggestion. Good to know, good to know. Always nice to have. Computer components. Old cybernetics. Remains of Feld R&D. Alright then. Oh, I should have my flashlight, shouldn't I? Let's ditch the sword. For now, we'll ditch the sword. Oh, hey. Wow. That was fucking good timing, wasn't it? I just remembered, like, oh yeah, my brain said I should have a flashlight equipped. A hat! Mazovian socioeconomics, of course. Hats do that, you know. Socioeconomic hats that they are. Comrade Mazov. I can see that. It looks like some communists were hiding here. They left a long time ago. Could someone have stopped through here recently? You mean like Ruby? No, I think we stumbled upon a piece of history. That storm drain, yep. Could have been a killer's hideout. This is a brazier. Peek out. It's been a killer's hideout. This is a great place to hide, and Mazoviism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive, but there have not been anyone here in ages. I can't see the whirling rags. Didn't come from here. Was that checking the boardwalk? In fact, I think we're done with this bunker. After you, officer. Does that count as checking the boardwalk? Split a kilo. Determine where the shock... Yeah, okay. Alright. Sure. Of all the places on the boardwalk that we could have checked, that was the one, huh? Alright. Footprints in the sand. Souls appear to be more worn than the others. Something in the air. An unnatural buzzing. It's getting louder, this buzzing sound. Well, it's probably your radio, right? The Ulan thing? Or the Ulan, maybe? Pain threshold. There it is again, like a swarm of hornets. A strange tingling you can almost smell. You feel something? No, what do you mean? Strange... Whoops. A ghost. Nah, that's not what I meant. Really don't feel anything? No, but you're the sensitive one. Saw them footprints. Looks like our suspect. Once we detain a credible suspect, right. Found Everett's plane, take the harbor. Maybe we should tell... Oh, wait. This part of town is fine. Uncontrollably. We know Joyce knows about the murder. I think whatever happens will affect the cryptozoologist. How bad do you think things could get? Well, we're not responsible for what we can't predict. I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground. Let's try not to worry about that. What do you think's waiting for us there? I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars. I think we be careful. Still have elements of surprise. I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking. Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back. Well, I mean, I've been trying to walk as slowly as I can because it seemed like the game wanted me to. But this whole double click is... Well, there it goes. Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through a static, hear a woman's voice. Like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head at once, but her words are the only ones that you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
Great.
Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Funny that. As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency. Yeah, cover your ears. Nobody else is not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Take out all the good parts of brain. You have an exploding brain bomb. Don't focus on the pain. Do your job. Gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not gonna fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here.
Yeah, no, I don't think frying my brain counts as being reasonable, lady.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
I saw your equations. It's the Ulan
Saw
frequency.
my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? Well, I expected as much. Well, I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
Pale compressor. Screams that. Should probably check on Kim. Back, Kim. Right behind you, officer.
Right. The pale latitude compressors used to sort of make the pail more manageable. With a lot of these, you could force a radio signal grid on the pail. Literally crunch the distance across it.
I don't think we need the history lesson.
Across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale. People lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Disco, we prefer to
At the
call
upper
it.
limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you might be hearing some numbers. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. Seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
Yeah, no, we're here for the man who was killed.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Well, I tried, and you said let's not talk about it. I am looking for a deal on mattresses, actually.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
So do I. The gun she's carrying is 2-barrel front loader, not the murder weapon. Sure, go for it. Destroy the machine. Walking on up. I'm a finely tuned instrument. Heal up. Oh, yeah. When I have the chance again. Now then, excuse me. Ahem. Whew. You're right there. All good, officer. She looks at the machine assessing damage. Her hand trembles. Ah, fuck it. Don't do that. That's not a good sign. What are you doing? Problem solving. Man, put the gun down. That's not a solution to your problems. Oh, yes, it is. Well, this is bad. 3, huh? 3. Thanks, game. You misread the situation from thinking an hour finger is on the trigger. Come on, one idea. No, wait, finally it comes to you. A way to connect with her. Wow. Bold fucking move there. Maybe it'll work. Hail Mary. What have I got to lose at this point? She either kills herself or she kills herself a bit, 1 second later. Oh! Ah. Well. There that goes. Sure am glad I brought my gun. Well. Yeah. Tenant Yefrito Dubois. Control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case. That's my car. Believe me, you can't let this break you. Whew, there's no coming back from this one. Whew, boy. Our job, it went really bad. Now we need to clean it up. I wouldn't say it's our fault. My rhetoric could have been better, but yeah, no, that I mean, obviously it's partly my fault. I don't think it's entirely my fault. Woof. That was rough, though. Clean up. He looks around. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there. Whoo, boy. Well, really would have liked some answers from her. Well, that's going to be the stream. What a fucking downer note to end on. Wow. Yeah, alright. When we come back tomorrow, the ramifications of this. Thank you, everyone who watched. Thank you, everyone, very much who subscribed. That means a whole lot to me. Thank you to followers, viewers, watchers, everything. If you're on YouTube, hey, a subscription to twitch.tv/tokenlad would be much appreciated by me. You don't have to. Following's an option as well. It's completely free. I'll love you all equally. Doesn't really... not important. The important thing is that there's people out there enjoying this content. And there seem to be, so... peace and love, everyone. Don't do this. Never find yourself in this situation. But then again, there's also not some, like, pale void creeping in to destroy the world, as far as we know. So... yeah, I mean, could be better. Could be worse. Right, I'm gonna go. This is awkward. See everyone.